stuff, so I'll be assistant. I'll do all the admin stuff, like
Ooh.
Hey, cool.
and I'll keep track of your turn so he could like look
Whoa.
stuff while he's doing that.
The production value just doubled on this
I
thing.
know.
And then
How's Mo doing?
he's outsourcing the roles to me too, and I'm not.
Yes.
We'll see how I do. How would you say I am? I'm like medium. Right?
Medium.
I'm not horrible,
You're
but
medium
I'm
roller.
not good.
Yeah, you're not a high roller yet.
Yeah, I don't think I've rolled a natural 20 so far.
Oh,
Oh,
outsourcing
man, it's
those
coming out.
roles. I
It's
thought you
gonna
were
come
going to
out.
be playing some NPC roles.
Yeah, I thought it was an
Oh.
NPC thing too.
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
She can do a high-pitched lady voice.
Don't you know all women whisper, Willa?
Oh, yeah.
He's
Sorry.
better at the voices than I. You could probably do a lady voice better than I.
They always
I mean,
whisper.
honestly, same.
Not good
Lady whisper voice.
It's me, an NPC female.
Mo's doing much better. He was so out of it yesterday.
He was dope.
Yeah.
Yep.
His
Well-
version of coming off anesthesia was a little more restless than usual, so he didn't have control of his limbs, but he wanted to jump up and down, so we
Oh.
saw him crash to the floor face first. So he,
Whoa.
Stand on the carpet and stare into nothingness
yeah,
and slowly lean to one side.
yeah, and
Been there.
yeah, he was glassy to the point that I was saying to you, I'm like, I think he's staring at me because he's mad at me that we took him to surgery, and he's like, no, he has no idea what's going
He
on.
has
He's
no idea
staring
what's
into
going on.
space, but he had that look like he was angry.
Yeah.
Aw,
But he's okay now. He started playing with his toys this morning.
that's good. Which teeth were, like, bad?
So he had two baby teeth that didn't fall out on their own.
Mm.
Teeth were basically impacted.
But adult teeth, so it's kind of like wisdom teeth surgery for humans. That's the like closest experience we can liken it to.
Yeah.
So, but obviously
Mhm.
dogs have no idea about surgical recovery.
Like, why do I feel this way?
Yeah.
Right.
So they
He's like,
can't
man,
use
my
a
mouth is just all
straw.
fucked up for some reason. What's
So
going on?
he still wants to chew things and chew toys, but we can't let him for like 7 to 10 days. So I've been pureeing all of his treats, dental treats, which the whole point of the treat is for him to chew to get the plaque off. So we decided not to give it to him. And he was like, hello, where's
my greenie?
Greenie.
I'm using
Aw.
that treat every day, so we had to like melt it down. It was so stiff. And like
Do they make those tubes? Do they make dog tube treats? Because we have the like tube goop we got it for Marty when he like couldn't eat with his mouth.
Oh,
Mhm.
too good.
And they're just like it's goop in a tube, and you squish it up, and then they lick the top of the tube as you like squish it up for them.
We have Kong sells this. It looks like Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, I have that.
He doesn't really.
Oh, yeah, you put it in the Kong so that
Yeah.
yeah.
He doesn't know what to do with it. He doesn't. He's like
He
this.
just doesn't eat dog food,
This ain't food.
basically.
Yeah.
So we've been pureeing human food.
Human.
Oh,
Yeah, we've been pureeing human flesh. So
flesh.
I only have
Human hyphen food.
we had to amputate. Okay. So thank you everybody for your patience. Traffic is light. It'll take me about 12 minutes to get to Cazador Street, just to let you know right now. Traffic is very hot as well. Hope everybody's keeping cool in this heat.
Yeah.
Everybody have AC?
Yep.
At the moment.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. It's not too bad in here right now.
Mhm.
But things are about to heat up for the soup.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
The pot of soup has been put on high boil. So when last we left our heroes, you had found this little kind of room here that looked like maybe like the supervisor's room It was a little bit nicer. It had some toilet facilities, which you inspected. And Silmaz, I believe, you started to feel kind of a tingle as far as your chosen foe is concerned, right?
Yeah, Ooze senses are tingling.
Mm-hmm. You're feeling pretty oozy. Low oozy vert. So you've kind of taken measure of this kind of gross, goopy, poopy mixed with like mulch and like it's almost gelatin-esque.
Yep.
Like, yeah, but you
Like ancient poop. It's ancient.
yeah. You feel like you can go down there. You can lower yourselves through the little portholes, and it's kind of goes down like that. Where it's just like it's compost, and then it levels out.
Is that what you feel, Beesman? Like you can go down there?
You put Astra down, or did you not? I don't remember. I tried watching the end of the video last week, but I didn't have enough time.
I didn't send Astra down yet. I cast an image of Astra down there to see if anything
Oh, right.
come and grab her. And nothing happened.
Yeah.
I think maybe I did like a mage hand scoop of any poop that might be down there to see if anything reacted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anything did.
Yeah.
Can I take the cover off of one of the beds?
Sure.
Which one?
Like
Right.
dusty, kind of the dusty
Yeah.
blanket.
I'm gonna take off my fine clothing and put it in the bag of holding and just tie that around my waist.
Toga style.
Yeah. I'm not
You can
getting
see
my
your-
clothes dirty.
Okay,
And we can see your belly ring now again.
Senator.
Pierced navel.
Bobby, right?
Yeah.
You know, I know just a few moments ago we discussed going down this little poop chute, but you know, now that I'm really considering the space of this room, I'm thinking this little cave-in area we might be able to break through.
Part that had rock that I forgot to put on there. Yeah.
What gave you that idea?
Oh, I just a hunch. Just feeling a little meta.
Sorry.
I mean, I've got
Can we
this.
dig that space out? Like, is it totally impassable?
Yeah, go ahead. You can do that. It'll take probably, if you go back and get those miner tools that you found, it'll probably speed up the process, but it'll still be probably
Did we take any miner's tools?
No.
hard labor.
Man, that would have been good. I have a dwarven hammer.
Yeah.
That's it though.
I mean,
Not my war hammer. I've got like a dwarven hammer.
Like a craftsman's hammer.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mhm.
I'm gonna jump in the toilet.
Oh, I can jump in the toilet too.
I'm gonna jump in the toilet. I got my toga wrapped around me. I have
That's
it wrapped
great.
around me, but then I have the bottom pulled up through too, kind of like a diaper, actually.
So maybe you two can go around to the other side and see if there's like a door handle on this little cave-in that you can
Peace.
clear.
And I just jumped down the toilet. I jumped down the toilet with my diaper on.
Yeah.
I want to jump down the middle toilet.
I'm gonna tie off a rope,
Okay.
rope to something, and then jump down after the Bobby.
Down through the toilet into that little dark space there underneath. Yeah.
Yep.
What about
Whee!
As well? Yeah. You want Ripper to follow you or wait till they dig it out?
No, Ripper's gonna probably follow me. Ripper also loves shit.
Okay.
Consider Ripper's past.
And with the ears down and not the ears up.
Oh, the curved one?
Yeah.
Uh,
The more feral looking one. Yeah.
I'll stay here and help with. Wait, I should go down too since I have favored oozeness.
So you'd like to go down too as well, Somas?
I asked Torque if he's okay by himself here.
I'll bring up the rear. That sounds fitting in this situation.
At this point, yeah, I mean, you're starting to feel the effects more and more of just this magic around you. So you feel like the longer you stay in Wave Echo Cave, the more untethered you're starting to feel. So you've already been here this is your 3rd day.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're starting to feel a little more untethered. You're starting to hear kind of, almost when you were in that blacksmithing area, how you could kind of hear the sounds and start to kind of feel these presences.
Mm-hmm.
The longer you're here, the more potent you feel these forces kind of acting upon you. And I don't know, is it something, it's something that you're all talking about. I don't know whether you're because you mentioned to each other in the blacksmithing area that you had heard these kind of sounds and seen this kind of ghost. So just kind of be aware of that. No physical effects as of yet, but we'll see. So I guess what I'm trying to impart is that you feel like there is a sort of timer that you're on in here as far as how capable or how efficiently you'll be able to accomplish this mission of clearing the cave.
This cave's so big, though.
It is. It's a huge dungeon.
So we gotta just clear out not just the beings in the cave, but the magic in the cave.
And yeah, remember we went south at first? Maybe we should not have done that.
Yeah.
Well,
You mean across the bridge? South?
Yeah.
You didn't start noticing these things till probably yesterday. So the first day you felt fine. Yesterday you're kind of like, it's a little weird. 3rd day is like, you're like, okay, something's definitely going on here, and just with what you're fighting, all of these things have been kind of corrupted by this magic
Mm-hmm.
that is around you. And based on what you learned from kind of Ellenthil and that whole thing when you first arrived, he admitted to trying to resurrect things and use this kind of forbidden magic, or it's necromantic magic is not inherently evil, but the wizards and sorcerers who use it tend to use it for evil or nefarious purposes, whether they intend to or not.
All right.
So you think there's something tied to that. And Wave Echo Cave, the reason why this forge is here is because, and you learned this through the history, is that they're able to harness whatever this innate magical energy is to then forge and infuse these items that they're creating with magic.
That we're getting 60% of.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. We didn't agree to that. So
I just imagine us all sliding down into a big pile of shit and then being like, you know what, though?
Is anybody starting to feel a little funny?
You guys feel a little weird right now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the shit or how long we've been in Wave Echo quarantine, but
Yeah.
the days are starting to feel real weird.
yeah.
I haven't seen daylight in a while, and honestly, since we've slid down the shitholes, I haven't seen anything. I'm basically blind down here. I don't have my torch because I threw it into a fire to look cool. Has anyone got a torch I could?
Yeah, I got an extra one in my explorer's pack.
Sick. I'm gonna use that torch, please.
Nice. So you go ahead and
I
get that torch.
A torch.
So is this what time of day is it? Do we know? Or did we just wake up before we came down here?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the beginning of day 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Maz, you still in addition to the magic, you are still diseased. Just as a reminder.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, did we sleep after the last fight or nah?
I think so.
You
I'm
have
full.
Spectre, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I used way too many magic missiles on the Spectre, and that's why my wand is depleted.
Yeah.
But we didn't sleep after the Spectre.
I think the
I don't think
Spectre happened kind of in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So my wand is depleted, so I feel like I shot it.
It was
And
also Torque. I think you had wanted to wait on a brew as well, right? I think that
Yeah,
was
because that was like the constitution thing I needed for the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that brew?
That was the lemon one,
you
right?
said that you wanted to
It
use a
had.
bean as well, right?
yeah, you
Ah,
did a
that's right.
bean.
Yeah, we've got a bean brew. Let me check out my brews.
You got a bean.
Fermenting brews. I've got a speckled bean brew. So did I start that today or yesterday?
I think
I thought
you did it in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got it marked down as fermenting.
I definitely rolled on the table for that, so I know what's going to happen.
Oh, cool. But it won't be done, and it's a 24-hour brew I have in parentheses. So I guess it won't be done till tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Put it in a bottle, though.
It's in a fermenting vat, which is 3 bottles worth.
Got it. Okay.
So it better be something good. You're
Better
getting
be
3
something
bottles
good.
of it.
And then I've got a mushroom spore brew, also brewing, I guess. No, wait. Maybe I don't. I don't have a number for that. I feel like I would have put a quantity. Maybe I just wrote that down as a possible brew in the future. That's probably what I did.
I thought you had another. Did you have another Yug Yug brewing?
Yug yug.
You had scraped up what you could from.
Right.
Right.
I think we used those,
Okay.
yeah, I think we used those and they failed on my part.
Got it.
but didn't I give you some Oz? Didn't I give
You
you
give me
the
this tart lemon.
right, the ice cap ale?
Advantage on your Constitution saving throw, and you still.
It still didn't work,
You failed your Constitution save.
even
So,
with the advantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So yeah, I'm out of those brews.
Okay. It's okay. You can still every 24 hours you can make another Constitution save.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
So-
that's the brew I thought. Yeah, I don't have that.
Everybody slid down into the poop.
Except Torque.
Oh yeah.
Still up there.
Yeah, is it an incline slide looking down in there?
Yeah, you can
All right.
pretty easily slide. It is definitely going to be a slide though.
I'll take another one of those blankets and
Okay.
I'll just like slide down that like a sled holding the front.
Super fun, happy slide.
Yeah.
So I've got a torch lit, which is
Oh, Kipper's gonna go down too?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Who's this?
That's
You lit a torch right next to all this fertilizer?
oh yeah, good point. Did we explode?
Astra can be summoned, right? So Astra's not like just flying around all the time.
It's an action. I can put her away. It's
Oh, okay.
What-
Yeah.
it's
So
a
I've been doing.
alternate dimension.
Mhm.
Oh my god, what if Astra looked like this?
Party in the poop chute.
Howdy in the poop chute.
All right, I'll step out to the hallway.
Nice. So if Bobby's gonna.
Um,
Is this it, Bobby?
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you step onto or kind of right in front of some mining tracks. So this looks like part of the mine that continues on from the first entry point into the mine. So it looks very familiar as far as, the tunnels look pretty similar. The track looks very similar. There aren't really any mine carts here. To the northwest, you see the tracks continue And then to the southeast, you see they continue. 5, 10, 20. Yeah, you probably can see that they continue and loop around, kind of like that central pillar. And it's pretty eerily quiet. Can everybody hear the? No.
Nope.
Music. There we go.
Aha.
Ooh.
I'll check for traps.
Okay. So you want to step out, Silmaz?
Yes, please.
Okay, Silmaz would like to step out all the way there. Now, Silmaz, you could probably see a little bit better. You've got dark vision.
I sure do.
Yeah, so you can see to the northwest there is some excavation. The trail kind of ends there, and there's a partially excavated tunnel that ends in kind of a cul-de-sac with some jewels. So, and then to the other side, you see, yeah, there's definitely like a roundabout of track.
All right.
Did you see any traps?
Do I see any traps? Or
You don't detect any traps within 120 feet.
okay, no traps within about 120 feet, I'd say.
That's great. I have an idea. Can you hold my torch?
Yeah.
All right. I hand Silmaz my torch, and I take off my blanket diaper and put my clothes back on.
Awesome. You're now fully clothed again, looking like the dapper Ivavi.
I look great. And then may I please have my torch back?
And
Thank you.
It'll smell pretty bad. Unless Beastma's gonna help everybody out.
I mean, at least my clothes didn't get dirty.
I'll create a hovering 5x5 cube.
You just
yay,
walk through it. Car wash.
Yeah.
car wash.
We all go through the car wash.
We need like a minecart wash.
Oh. Oh, hey, do we have mage armor?
Yeah, I put it on everyone in the morning.
Okay, great. I forgot.
Every morning we mage armor, and that's why I haven't been wearing my leather because I get a better AC with the mage armor.
Okay, so yeah, you can see if you want to communicate to your party, the northwestern. Certainly you can move the map, or yeah, maybe
This
pull it, yeah, so that they can see. It's a little tough because this map is so long and skinny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it kind of ends in kind of that cul-de-sac there. Probably can't see that tunnel next to it, so pretend like you can't see it.
Okay. You guys want to go to this cul-de-sac?
Why don't we just can Astra just fly around so that we know what else is on one of these
Yeah.
tunnels?
I use Astro to be like a general scout of what are dead ends.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks, extra.
So Astra flies around and finds that here the track leads into water, and the water gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And there's kind of like an overhang of rock here where it goes underneath.
Huh.
Where this is now, this area is now flooded.
When you say an overhang of rock that like breaks the surface of the water?
Yeah. So it's basically the water, comes to here, and then there's like this overhanging of like, the tunnel.
So there is space of air in between the overhang and the water surface.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We don't necessarily have to tie dogs to again unless we want to.
And then to the south, let me grab my.
Hi, Bud. Hi, Bud. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you can come.
Yeah, basically it just, the track leads into more, so the southeastern, there are just kind of like little offshoots of cul-de-sacs, and then the mine track leads all the way southeast to this large kind of grouping of crystals.
Ooh.
And then there is a cave in here, which you think probably leads to that area with the dark lake that you first came in and saw Ellenville.
All right.
It's, yeah, like I said, it's a little tough to.
It's a long map. No worries.
Yeah, each one of these little offshoot cul-de-sacs has little areas where, it's been excavated into, and there are varying amounts of kind of these crystals, which Beastmo, roll Arcana for me if you would. Torque, would you roll your stone knowledge?
Stone cunning.
No, but
14.
Roll me survival to see how you're doing on those. And then Ivavi, roll perception for me. So Beastmo, you got 14?
Yeah.
I got 16 for survivor.
Yeah. Okay.
11 for stone.
Okay, so Beastma and Torque together, you're kind of talking this. Torque, you're kind of talking about like these different gems that you've heard of. Beastma, you're kind of using your knowledge of your kind of sagely wisdom of magic, and you basically think that these gems have something to do with the magic of Waydecker. So it's almost like, in the real world, how like crystals or like limestone is supposed to be channels for paranormal energy or whatever. You feel like this is kind of acting the same way. And Silmons, you feel the presence of an ooze very close by.
Nice, there's a news close by.
Bobby, did you say what you rolled for perception?
I rolled an 8.
So that roll, so with an 8, let's see. Yeah, you don't really gain any kind of there's nothing that you add to offer except perhaps you smell a little like ozone-y type of smell, like something like ozone smell. Yeah, almost like natural gas, but not quite. Not nearly as powerful. And that's emanating from the southeast as well.
I want to go up and check out the crystals up in the north.
Northeast?
Yeah, northeast. Crystals.
Yeah.
I'll go also.
Trammel, I think you're covering your microphone.
I will also go.
I'm just like gonna hold the shimmery, the torchlight up to the crystals and look at them shimmer.
Yeah. So yeah, you see that they are they're kind of they're glowing in this like dark purplish hue. They seem to be like pulsing.
Do they look like anything that could be familiar from these pieces of jewelry that we all collected? Was there anything on those pieces of jewelry that looks anything like these crystals?
The sapphire earrings would probably look the most similar. Yeah. But everything else is kind of like looks the way that
But we've never seen crystals like these before.
right.
Torque, should we chip off a piece? What do you think happens
I
if we chip off
mean-
a piece?
What? Well, we get. I feel like this is some magical crystals, so we don't know what will happen. But let's just touch one and start from there.
When you say let's, are you offering?
We could always. What's it called? Hold on, I remember. Boulder shears parchment for it,
All
or
right.
boulder parchment shears.
All right. Do you go on
okay.
go on 3 or go on go?
Go on 3.
Okay.
Go.
1,
1,
2.
2, 3.
3.
Oh, great.
Do that again. Do that again.
Okay.
1.
1, 2,
3.
3. So let's call that 1 for you, 1 for me, and let's do one more.
Oh wait, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Hey Silmaz,
Yeah.
do you wanna come look at these crystals?
Okay.
Hey Silmaz, what do you think happens if we chip off a piece of this crystal? Can you
Torque touches a crystal.
Torque touches a crystal.
Yeah, he just touches it.
You touch the crystal.
Yep.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Glad it wasn't
go.
me because my wisdom is -1.
I rolled 12.
Okay, so that one. So you made the saving throw. You take 3 points of necrotic damage,
Ow.
and that feeling that you're feeling, Torque, for like a split second,
Uh-huh.
you feel like like in 2001 where he's going beyond the infinite. There's just like
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
itself in the eye. It's just like, yeah, it's like kind of like this evil, like a split second, and then you snap out of it. You're like, ah. And you take this you take like this necrotic, psychic damage.
I'll reach into the bag of holding and pull out the last tankard of beer and give it to Torque.
Last tankard of.
Of beer.
Okay.
Just beer.
It's just normal beer.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll down that real quick.
Nice. Yeah, you're like, oh.
And then I'm gonna say I hate this crystal. It's awful, and I'm gonna hit it with the warhammer.
Yeah. Okay. So roll an attack.
Hey.
Okay. I'm assuming this is two-handed.
Oh, probably.
So 21 to attack.
Yeah, so you break off a big chunk of it. And there's kind of like this little, almost the same as when the those zombies died or whatever, or were destroyed. There's kind of like this plume of necrotic energy.
Is the broken piece that's been separated, is it still pulsing?
So the broken piece on the floor
Yeah.
is now like a pale green.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Fucking infected.
touch it.
It's pulsed a couple times, but then after like 4 or 5 pulses, it just like is this pale green.
All right. Once it stops, I'm gonna touch it.
Yeah, you can pick it up, and you don't feel the same way as when you touched it when it was still plugged in, so to speak.
So
All
it's
right.
infected. It's infected with necrotic energy.
Well, it was plugged into an outlet, you see, and so you gotta unplug it first.
Your eyebrows are like,
Yeah, that's all my hair. So like the whole hair just went. Ah. Oh, you don't see it. Ah.
Yeah, we can't see it because your moon boots. There you go.
so you're like, ugh. It's okay.
Cool. Let's put this pale green crystal in the bag of holding. Does it still feel magical at all? Like, Like, do we get that sense that it's still imbued with any sort of magic?
Yeah, roll an investigation real quick.
Also, how big of a chunk? Are we talking softball size?
It's probably like a shard, like a decent shard.
Is
So,
it
like-
even shaped like a dick?
But yeah, it's definitely shaped like a
Oh, okay.
All right. Dick shape.
Investigation of 5.
Um,
Womp womp.
so yeah, it's pretty easy to tell that even with that low of a roll, you're like, it's probably not magical anymore.
All right. But it might be worth something.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, it's probably worth something.
Are there any small fragments of it on the ground?
Yeah. Actually, once Torque kind of split it with his warhammer, there are a couple little shards that fall on the ground. Yep.
I take the most interesting looking one.
Yeah, there's one that kind of looks like it's like a V shape, and it's got a little bit of like a bevel to it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That'll be for Droop too.
Nice.
I
I put it with the old ladle that I intend to take to him.
If you drilled a hole like here and here and put like leather through it, it would be like a nice.
Oh yeah.
A
I
nice
forgot that I don't need a torch because I fashioned a headlamp out of my makeup mirror and a candle.
Oh yeah.
So I don't need the torch.
inspiration.
So I have my headlamp still. And it looks cool. You
And
think,
your
It does make
wax is just dripping down your nose.
no, wax is dripping down and like, collecting on the bottom of my mustache.
Very waxy stash.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can. We
just
can
for-
put it back in so you can look.
Yeah. So with that, Beastman, did you go up with him, or are you still kind of chilling down by the poop?
I'm still there. Could I have Astra help me see if I can pinpoint the ooze in this chamber that Silmaz mentioned?
Yeah, we were all like, forget
Crack
about
it.
it.
Like, oh, shiny.
Yeah. Have Astra roll a perception check. Actually, we'll do, since this poop is so acrid, we'll do maybe disadvantage if you're gonna smell. If you're just doing a visual check, you can go ahead and just roll it. Because I think Astra has advantage on smelling and hearing, right?
Hearing and sight.
Oh,
No.
hearing.
Smelling and hearing is doggies.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Roll is normal then. Sorry about that.
22.
That's a good roll. Yeah. Visually, Astra does not really see anything, but is definitely uncomfortable right around where you're standing.
Oh boy.
Actually, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ooh.
15.
Yeah, so you dodge out of the way as this kind of pseudopod of shit just flies out. And everybody roll initiative.
Alright.
At
Oh,
least
dang.
I'm far from this shit.
Guys, I found the ooze.
Yeah, you did!
11.
16.
We're going to put them in order here. So 16. So might as well-
10.
7. Womp womp.
Beast was always first, I feel like.
It happened. What's your initiative modifier?
I have +4 for my initiative bonus.
Mine's
Oh.
also +4, but
So it's fine.
guess what?
Silmaz was 11. or
Yes, please.
7. What was Ivavi?
Vivavi is 10.
And then
Orc was 7.
So,
We're playing cleanup, gonna get us that grand slam.
That's right.
okay. So, let's
Or just sit back here and collect more crystals.
More crystals.
Whap!
you basically did like a back tumble out of the way.
Oh yeah.
So the ooze is right in front of you now. You want to grab that brown guy. So
Yeah.
yeah, we give you a visual representation. Hopefully that goes through. It's real good looking.
It's in shadow, which is kind of appropriate.
Yeah.
Ew.
How did we all slide past this thing?
Holy crap.
Do we just wake it up from a primordial ooze sleep?
Probably. Especially once that crystal got broken, you feel like that.
Oh.
Womp womp.
So
Maybe I can reattach it.
Well,
All the little shards.
Huh? Who's got that ooze glue? Wait, didn't we get some glue from some kind of creature or something?
yeah, I think we got some of the umber or ochre pudding
Well,
Just-
jelly.
we use the jelly. for the
Oh.
cure.
Anyone got a mending spell or anything?
Nah.
Nope.
All right, we're keeping the crystal.
The dick-shaped crystal.
Oh yeah, we got that one.
That makes 2.
So this thing is going to climb on the ceiling above Bhishma.
How high are the ceilings?
They're probably about 8 feet.
8? All right, yeah.
This thing, and you just know from battling those other jellies that they can kind of manipulate their form. So it's going to kind of crawl above you, Bhishma, and it's going to try and attack you with one of its pseudopods. And this is, I'm considering this a surprise round, so initiative will start after that. Yeah. So then he's going to roll this one here. Oh, that probably doesn't hit. So it's an 8 to hit.
Nope.
That's not gonna hit Beastma.
He's going to try and drop down on you as well.
Ooh.
No.
Another dexterity saving throw.
I love the animated version of
10.
10?
Yeah.
So he's actually going to fall on you.
Ooh.
Kind of the shape of Bhishma, like covered in this kind of brown, gross ooze.
Ah.
I'm so glad that my greediness for the sparkly things brought me down this path. You see, it pays. It pays.
So you're going to take. You're going to take 12 acid damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
You have mage armor on still, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to take 1 away from your mage armor, like dissolving your mage armor. So instead of a +3, I think it gives a +2.
Okay.
It's slowly, this acid is eating through. It is now your turn. If you want, you can try to attack it from the inside,
Yeah.
or you can try to escape it. So escaping it will be a dexterity saving throw. Attack, I'll have you make it at disadvantage.
Shoot
I-
me with bludgeoning.
I will try to escape it.
Okay, dexterity saving throw.
Can Astra help me in any way? Astra, I'm assuming, is not under here with me.
Yeah, you can probably, because Astra was flying around to help you. I would say Astra probably is not going to help too much with the dexterity save. This thing doesn't really have one area that you're like, oh, that's the eye. You're like,
Uh-huh.
kind of just amorphous.
Unnatural 20.
Woohoo.
Yeah. So you're able to get out of this. And do you have a preference as to where you want to go? Do you want to go south?
God, it looks like we're just watching Beastma being born or something.
Yeah, I'll go towards the rest of the party.
Okay. So you get spit out to the northeast or the northwest there. 5 feet.
Gross.
Here. I'm assuming the dogs kind of followed you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've just witnessed Beastma's poop. So who's next? Silmaz is next.
Can I, do I know anything about this particular ooze?
Yeah, you know that it's a brown ooze. You know you have to be careful. Actually, you know what? Roll me let's do survival with advantage.
Oh,
That's,
14.
Thank you, somebody. I was gonna say that. 100% poos.
The poos.
14. You know that.
That's pretty great.
Pick a number between 1 and 3, Tomas.
3.
Okay, so you know that when a pudding is medium or larger, when they're exposed to lightning or slashing damage, it splits into 2 new puddings.
Ah, shit. I'm like, guys, this is one of those things where when you keep like a Hydra, except it's made of poop.
Oh no.
All right, put away your lightning spells.
And slashing.
Okay. So yeah, you've communicated that to the party. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna use my longbow and give it a shot.
Nice. Okay. Yep. Do you want to move at all, or do you want to kind of take it from there?
I can take it from there.
Totally. All right. Go ahead. Roll your attack.
Does 19 hit?
A 19 does hit. Yes.
Alright. Where is my? 12.
Okay. So this ooze, you fire an arrow into this ooze, and yeah, it lodges in there and it kind of absorbs into this ooze. And it doesn't seem to take as much damage as you thought this arrow was going to. Roughly half.
Okay.
That probably tells you something.
I don't know if piercing's the way either, guys.
I'm going to oh, Silmaz, are you set?
Yeah. I don't think Kipper's the smell is just too foul for Kipper.
I'm gonna yell at the ooze.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell at it something real mean about the way it looks and smells.
And this doesn't matter. It's vicious mockery, right?
Yeah.
So does vicious mockery have some kind of limitation to it as far as?
It's 60 feet, and it says as long as it can hear you, even if it doesn't understand, it has to succeed. Because it's more about the tone of my voice.
No limits as far as like a creature with this much intelligence or lower. You're able to fight. Or is that might be another spell though.
I mean, it's a wisdom saving throw, so
Okay.
if it's me, then it won't do very well against this spell.
I got Pete.
Ooh, it failed big time.
Alright, so it's gonna take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Got it.
So I rolled a 3 on that psychic damage.
Okay.
It's feeling pretty shitty about it, so.
It, like,
It's like, I don't like this.
it did 4 damage.
3. The dog Ripper is also does not like the smell and is gonna hang back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, don't blame you, buddy.
Cool. So then up next is, do you want to do anything else? Do you want to move closer, further away?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I might move a little bit further away from the pulsating necrotic crystal cluster that's right behind us.
Okay, so maybe like 10 feet away from that.
Yeah. I'd be like, I don't like that either.
Trapped between some beautiful rocks and a hard poop.
Yeah, and I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Look,
Took Blipper. All right. I'm gonna run down this poop chute.
Oh yeah.
Right, so
I don't want to get. I only want to stay within 30 feet of it for now. So I'll run up as far as I need to be within 30 feet.
each
It's
one
6
is,
feet.
Well, let's make it 25. Let's make it 25 feet or something like that.
okay, that's 30. Right.
So yeah, I'll move like 5 more feet.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, cool. Right on the edge of the tracks. I like it. Cool. So I'm going to fire. No, I'm going to throw my javelin
Okay,
at it.
great.
I know it's only a half damage thing, but that's what I'm going to.
Okay,
And that would be a 15.
a 15 will hit as well. Yep.
Wow.
Right.
So 1d6 plus 4. 8 points of piercing.
Alright, so this thing's taking 17 points of damage.
And then from my bonus action,
Oh, sorry. It's piercing, so it takes. Sorry. 13.
oh right.
Sorry about that. Yep.
And then for my bonus action, I want to telekinetically shove it away.
Got it. Okay. Cool. So you can do that. Is there any stipulation since it's a large creature?
I don't know.
This is the
As a
first-
bonus action, you can try to telekinetically shove one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about size. I don't know if maybe the shoving rules, because it says telekinetically shove, so maybe the normal shoving rules take place here. If we had to put some stipulations on it. I don't know. Because I don't know if my telekinetic powers are related to my size and other creatures' sizes in relation to my size. It's more about our brain sizes.
Yeah.
It's about how big brain.
A big brain, because it still makes a saving throw, a strength saving throw. So in theory, if it's a bigger size, it'll have a higher strength.
Right. Yeah. Let's just do it straight up.
Okay.
It looks pretty beefy.
What is my DC on that? 8 plus.
It rolled a 12.
Ooh, that's gonna be close. The DC, is this my intelligence? Forget now. Yes, intelligence. So the DC is 12, so it saves.
Oof.
So
Wait a sec. Wait, was that an ability check?
It was a strength save.
it was, but for the creature.
Yeah,
creature.
can I use my bonus action of cutting words to take a bardic inspiration die against that save for the creature?
Is that your reaction?
Yeah, as a reaction, when a foe within earshot rolls an ability check, attack or damage, I can subtract a bardic inspiration die from the result unless the foe can't be charmed.
You can try.
All right, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be like, "You're still poop," and I rolled a 1. So
Ah!
subtract 1. Does that help?
That would mean it fails its saving throw if it applies to saving throws.
Bobby, you get the sense that this creature
Cannot be charmed.
charms.
Okay. All right. It seems like this creature cannot be charmed,
Oh
but I
my.
tried.
That telekinetic
Well,
at least pushes some of the stink away from Beastma.
nice.
So, cool.
Cannot be charmed. No asking this little poop monster to prom.
That's-
Now it's
now it's the Pooz's turn. Yep.
The
No.
Pooh's turn.
I think the Pooz is it's going to try to roll it's going to try to use its pseudopod again to attack.
It has disadvantage on its attacks because it was wisdomed.
Roll 2 of these to lower. Add 4 to it. So 11's probably not going to hit these.
Nope.
And it's also, make another dexterity saving throw, Beastman. It's going to try and envelop you.
Oh.
17.
You definitely dodge out of the way here. 5 here. We'll say he moves 5.
Jesus. Don't bring it near us.
It's following me.
Keep it over there.
Okay. So it's back to the top of the order.
Beastma, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
Does Astra afford me any advantage on attacks in this?
I'm going to say no, because this thing, again, it has true sight. Or blind sight, sorry. So it's not really affected by anything visual distracting it.
Fine. I'm going to hit it with my longsword. 21 to hit.
Nope, I'll hit it.
And I'm going to add my planar warrior damage die, so it's going to be all force damage, not slashing damage.
Okay, cool.
14.
14 points of damage. 27. Nice. So, as you go to slice into it, your sword kind of stops, and then just, the force of your blade hitting it just, blasts it. And some poop kind of sprays on the walls.
I like to imagine that you just broadsided it with your sword instead of
Flat
slicing
of
it. You just slapped it.
Cool.
So Selmas.
Unless, if you want to try and move away, it'll probably get an attack of opportunity. But
No, I'll just hang here being a roadblock.
make saving throws.
My hero.
Who makes a what now?
Sorry, so Beastma, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. 19.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, you don't feel any effects by this stench. I mean, it smells bad, but you don't have any negative physical effects.
Dang.
Cool. So,
Selmas.
Alaz is up.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my longbow again to hit for natural 20.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
It's a star. Or
Whoa.
sun. It's hard to see.
Grab my book.
Book.
Bucks. The poop drops its weapon.
Yeah,
Oh.
so got excited about a book. Not
I
playing.
know, that's true. Character versus player. Books bring Selma's dread.
So, what's your max damage for that, Selmas?
My max damage is 1d8 plus 4, so 12?
So yeah, so it's basically the crit is doubled, but since it's piercing damage, it's 12.
Mm.
Cool.
Oh wow.
Shucks.
Yeah.
And it drops its weapon.
It has diarrhea.
As 39.
39 points of damage. Yeah. So this thing you can see, like half of it is starting to kind of fall away.
For my bonus action, can I light a citronella candle?
Definitely. Just like hold it under your.
I give it to the dogs. Put
Okay.
it closer to the dogs so that they're less bothered.
They might like it. You know how like dogs love to roll in shit.
Oh.
I don't know. Magic shit? Magic shit that's alive?
Necrotic shit.
Necrotic magic shit?
Okay, I'll light it for us then.
Yeah.
The candle lit. And that way you have a backup candle of Avi if yours
you.
like if yours goes away. And it smells nice.
Is there anything you'd like to communicate to your party?
We can't tell it to eat shit. It is shit.
Nice.
Could eat yourself. Could eat.
Okay.
Good indeed.
The hobby is up.
Alright, I'm just gonna yell at it again from here.
Cool.
I'm just gonna scream that, haha, you can't even get my pal to get inside of you again. You must be real stupid. Again, it's all in the tone.
It's just like Mandarin. It's all in the tones.
I rolled a 5, so it failed miserably.
Alright, and I rolled a 4 finally.
Yeah.
So 4 points of psychic damage, and it's got disadvantage again on its next attack.
Nice.
Um,
Shivers again, like.
Ripper's gonna jog up there. Ripper's gonna go his speed, which is 40. How far can he get?
Get up to him.
Okay, Ripper's gonna get up to him, and he's gonna try and bite him now.
Okay. I mean, they put down more on the breast. What in
So it's just a 13 to hit.
A 13 will hit.
Oh, snap. I'm a little disappointed that I wish it didn't. So it's gonna be 2d4 plus 1 of piercing. That was a 1. That was a 4, so it's
That's 5, so it's
6. 4 plus 1 plus 1.
oh,
6,
6.
6 piercing. Does he have to make a strength saving throw against this lunging dog?
I feel like in addition to being immune to being charmed, he's also, I just gendered him, but he's also immune to being prone.
Ah,
Being
shucks.
thrown.
Like, you know, it kind of curves like the T-1000 a little bit.
Got it. And for Ripper's bonus action, he's gonna spit.
You can
He
maybe
accidentally spits on Beastma because he doesn't aim it very well.
pulls more of the shit off of it like that. And it just kind of sprays behind him. Okay.
All right. So we're
Lip Daddy.
All right, I'm gonna run up to it. Can't let these two have all the fun and get. Can I get on the other side of Beastma and be in melee range?
Yeah, you can sneak up next to Beastma there.
All right. I can fit there. Cool. I'm going to stab it with the red dagger and make the dagger even more nasty.
Ah,
You're re-upping your dagger nasty.
Yeah, gotta recharge.
to add more
You
layers.
say gotta recharge as you do it.
Wearing that dagger too, by the way, because if you sheath it, it'll just like.
Oh God.
We'll deal with that after this.
All right. I assume there was space in the sheath, like naturally. It just rests on
or
the
else-
hilt.
Or it'll dull the blade.
Professional.
Oh,
chef.
that's true.
It's a 21 to hit.
That
That
definitely.
hit.
Nice. So it's 1d4 plus 4 of piercing, so 7 of piercing, and then a 1d6 of poison. I don't know if it's immune to poison or not.
Can a pile of shit be poisoned?
It turns out it can.
No.
Oh,
Um,
so I guess it makes a d.
the piercing will be halved, but then the poison damage is full damage.
So the piercing
Nice.
was 7.
Okay, so that's
We're gonna call it a 3 or 4.
3. It's half rounded down.
And if it does it take the poison damage regardless, or because it makes a Constitution saving throw to find out if it becomes poisoned, the condition of poisoned. But does it take the poison damage regardless?
It'll take poison damage, but then whether it's poisoned or not, like continue
Okay.
poisoned, yeah, we'll roll
So it takes a whole 1 point of poison
Ooh.
damage.
better than nothing.
Now it's 50.
It's 50.
And also,
Pretty
and
rare.
also we learned something.
Yes.
Which is invaluable.
Yes. And does it want to make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Cool. Well, that pisses me off, so I'm going to use my action surge to do it again.
Yay!
Yay.
Once more with feeling. Another 21 to hit.
Yay!
That will, this time, it will be 6 points of piercing damage.
The
So
3.
reduced to
Three.
3. And another 1 point of poison damage, and it has to make another Constitution saving throw.
The con save.
Poison. Poison.
Is it?
12.
The DC is 14.
Yay!
It
Yay!
is poisoned.
Poison poop.
It's
Poison poop. That poop is not feeling very well.
Oh,
Must be
I
something
wanna-
at 8.
yeah, I want to watch it for a few rounds to see how it like handles an upset tummy.
Great that green went over the brown pack. That's how we know he's poisoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
There we go.
Nice.
Now it's peeing.
Oh, and then I'll use my bonus
Immediately up.
action
Okay,
to try and push it away again, a telekinetic shove.
nice.
So now that it's poisoned, I don't know if that has an effect on its strength saves.
Yep, it sure does. It has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So it has to make a strength save.
So that plus 3.
Well,
12.
DC is 12,
Really.
so it's
Damn
still
it.
still succeeds.
You've at least blown the stink off of it.
Yeah, once again, blowing that stink back.
That's not-
now it's
Oh, and I should roll just to see if. Oh, wait. So
Like,
these the psychic powers, because it didn't succeed, I still try to roll the psychic power, right, to see if it's reduced or not. It's not really clear in the thing.
yeah,
Like if it succeeds, I know I roll to see how far I would have pushed it,
yeah.
and then if I had rolled the max, I lose some power.
Okay.
But since it didn't succeed, do I still roll the check?
Does that mean you don't have a chance to re-up it? That roll is to see whether you're going to re-up your power.
So that roll would have been to see how far I would have pushed it, and it like how much power I used determines how far it pushes. And if it happens to be a 6, then my die goes from a D6 to a D4 for future uses. But it didn't succeed, so I didn't roll to see if it pushed. But I did roll just to see, because I don't know if we've determined. Are we making? Is
No.
that a thing? Do you think?
No, I think we'll only do that if you succeed.
Only if it's a success, then I should roll and check.
You'll be punished for like wanting to use your power. Right?
Okay.
You could, yeah,
I mean, that makes sense.
the bad result of that is that you don't get a dice. You get a D4 instead of a D6, right?
Right. Well, yeah, it works in the opposite direction too. Like let's say I was already down to a D4.
Yeah.
And on this one, and then I had rolled just, even though it didn't succeed, if I had rolled just a check and I had rolled a 1 on a D4, then that means in the future I'd be back up to a D6. So it works both ways.
Yeah.
Like it could be advantageous or disadvantage. In this case, it's advantageous not to roll.
Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be up to you. I'm okay with whatever.
All right, I'll try and make a note of that so I remember. We've probably already had this conversation for all I know.
Yeah, it's cool. Since it's so ill-defined,
Yeah.
whatever you think works best mechanically.
Okay. I'm gonna stay put too. No more movement, so I'm done. And I'll be right back.
Nice. Who's his turn? Okay, so it's gonna roll with disadvantage. It's going to strike out with 3 pseudopods,
Oh,
but it's rolling at disadvantage, so we have to take this one. And that's 6 plus 4 is 10. So it's looking pretty worse for wear. So you see these kind of pseudopods shoot out, and because it's doing 3 of them, they're like super weak, so they don't even reach you before they fall. Nobody takes any damage.
heck yeah.
But you know what? It's gonna try to envelop Ripper. Easy target because it's smaller. So Ripper wants to roll a dexterity saving throw.
7, baby.
So Ripper.
Oh wait. Nope. Never mind. It's not. Never mind.
So 7?
7.
It's still 7.
Is now enveloped in this ooze.
Nuts.
Ew.
Yeah.
Somehow he's gonna come out smelling better.
Completely covered because this ooze has been whittled down and it's taken so much damage that it's barely kind of able to hold its form. But Ripper takes how much damage does it? So there's so it's the acid is wearing away Ripper's mage armor, so it only has a +2 benefit from that mage armor.
Mm-hmm.
And then that. Takes 8 acid damage.
Ooh.
Okay, and then that's it for that round. So top of the order.
Beast
I will
mode.
try to longsword it. Can I hit like a non-Ripper part of it? Ripper.
Let's go ahead and roll, and we'll see depending on how high it is.
15.
Yeah, 15 is enough. But yeah, you can hit kind of the top part of this thing. Ripper's down towards the bottom.
And make it all force damage. 8.
8 force damage. What's that up to? Yeah, this thing's looking extremely raggedy.
Alright. Do you want to move?
If you want to move, you can probably move away since it's without an opportunity attack, since it is absorbed.
Okay, I'll back up.
How far?
Just a pace, yeah, like a square. Just to get back in arrow range.
Got it.
Okay. Do you want to communicate anything? No?
What's that?
Want to communicate anything?
No, I think I'm good.
Alright. Domas, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I wanted to look up what kind of damage a javelin does. It's piercing though, huh? Isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Javelins do 1d6 plus 4 piercing.
Okay. I'll stick to longbow, and I'll have the same strategy of trying to aim for the non-ripper part.
Okay.
Did it consume Ripper?
Yeah, you can see Ripper's
See
tail
Ripper's
sticking out.
tail?
but like not wagging, just like.
I don't know. I think it's wagging. I think it's wagging. He's into it.
He's all for it.
If you could speak dog, you would have heard him say, "Let's rip and roll."
Uh,
I see Ripper as very much just Solovino.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
I got a 1, but I'm gonna use that inspiration.
Okay.
Alright, 16?
That'll hit.
Well,
That'll hit in a part where you're not going to hit Ripper.
excellent. For 11 piercing, so either 5 or 6.
Ooh. Wait, let me see.
Excuse me.
Nice. So with that arrow, Silmaz comes the Pooh's Slayer. Pooh's Slayer.
Slayer.
Boo Slayer!
Nice. A royal flush.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, what?
A royal flush.
Very nice.
Too bad couldn't get that in King Sum.
Uh-huh.
All right, nice. So yeah, we're out of combat. Ripper's covered in poop, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's sort of like
And Beesma's covered in poop.
Mhm.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna clean myself and Ripper in 5x cubes.
And my red dagger is covered in poop, and I
Oh
sheathe
yeah,
it
that's right. And the red dagger's covered in poop.
freshly.
that's disgusting. It's now like what's the combination? So it's like a light. It's like what is it called?
You looking for a color?
Yeah.
Burnt sienna.
He's in the.
Oh, I was in the charging pad.
You should have dipped the dagger in the half-poison disease vomit that we had that Silmaz threw
Oh.
up.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh, that puke.
It's still in the bucket. We could go back and get some if you
No,
want.
I think it's in another dimension. I think it got
Oh,
cleaned.
that's right. I think it is in another. All right. Gross, guys. Gross. Truly
Grass.
gross.
Grass.
Okay, so yeah, so there's actually if you want to investigate the toilet area again, it's
Yeah.
pretty clean. You know, I mean, it has the gross residual on the kind of the dirt and rock and stuff. Yeah, there's no more poop there.
Huh.
Is there anything down there?
Yeah, actually there is.
Can I?
Roll investigation real quick.
14.
Yeah. So in the poop, you find a small treasure chest,
What?
Wow.
and you're trying to open it, but it is locked.
I've got lock picking.
I'll hand it to the poop slayer. Poop slayer,
Hey.
your poop bounty.
All
Oh,
right.
bounty! Wait, is that toilet paper or paper towel?
That's paper towels.
That's why this got clogged with that.
No. Please do not flush anything but toilet paper.
We had no luck Charmin this poop monster.
Hey!
I'm on a roll.
Oh, we're
Ah.
I gotta write that one down in our book.
Whoever said Poos gets inspiration, and Twerk, you get inspiration.
Yeah. When there's a will, there's a bidet.
Oh, yeah.
That's
What?
my
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Did you roll sleight of hand, Selma? Sorry.
No, not yet. Beep 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 beep. Whew, I got 10.
10. Yeah, it's a 10 is good enough to pick this lock.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't look like it's very. It's a very difficult lock to pick. It's just kind of like something to keep everyday people out of it. Grab the, So yeah, you open this. Wait, what did that? Oh,
Oh, it's just the quote.
small little treasure box.
What's up, Mo? Mo.
So you find a spell scroll.
A what?
You find a spell scroll.
I heard spell stool and I thought we were still on the roll.
You find a spell scroll. Yeah.
You can't read it.
Mo.
Hi, Mo.
Hello, Mo.
Look at the screen. He can't tell what the screen is. Look at the screen. I want to be your friend.
Hello, Mo. Hello, Mo.
Oh,
Mo,
precious.
good boy.
You might want to hand that scroll to Beastma.
Oh yeah, I instinctively hand the scroll to Misa. Please read.
Please read.
Can I tell what the scroll is?
Yeah. So you can see this is a scroll of stinking cloud.
Oh boy.
Oh, Brits.
Oh boy.
So stinking cloud is you create a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range.
Pretty sure he just cast it.
Cloud spreads around corners, and its area is heavily obscured. The cloud lingers in the air for the duration. Once creatures enter it, they have to make poison saving throws. On a failed save, that creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling.
So don't accidentally cast this instead of fog.
Okay.
So who threw this treasure chest with the poo cloud down into the latrine for was it for hidden purposes? What's going on here? What's the mystery?
How big's the treasure chest?
It's pretty small.
I feel like, he was probably taking a shit, He had his reading material. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It was balanced on a treasure chest. And then he stood up. He was going to lock it back away and put it back under his bed. But when he stood up to wipe, he like knocked it down. And he was like, well, I'm not going to get that.
And it's just
Yeah.
ironically a stinking cloud spell scroll.
Yeah.
Maybe he was writing it as he was pooping. He just-
I'm doing it a little bit more and I find a Sports Illustrated.
Yeah. So, Beastman, you can see on this spell scroll as well that there's like directions for use as well, where it's whoever wrote this spell was planning on using it as a prank.
Mhm, mhm.
And
Whoever,
Stink bomb.
yeah, whoever wants it, I guess. I'm more interested in the box because that means I can keep all of the stuff that I've collected for Droop on this adventure.
Ah.
Mhm.
And I asked if I can keep the box. So I tried to fit the Lado into the box to see if it's.
yeah, the ladle might not fit.
Mm,
You can probably put it in there, but then the handle will stick out the side a little bit.
um,
Yeah.
Anybody else wants this box?
I mean, I'm sure we could find some use for it.
All right, let's put the box in the bag.
The box has been in shit for like a while though.
Oh yeah.
And you don't think we can find use for that?
Think
Um,
you can put your dagger in that box.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it.
Purify.
So you cast the stinking cloud against a creature, and then you throw the dagger into the stinking
Oh.
And the cloud takes damage.
cloud in the pump. He's gonna roll an Arcana check for me real quick, just for the halibut.
Get that
Non-natural
fish.
fun.
So you basically think that you're like, oh god, of course this is the stinking cloud. It's probably reacted over these centuries with all of this necrotic magic. It's probably interacted with this mulch and poop.
Oh.
Created a monster.
Mm-hmm. Is it a one-time use kind of thing, or is it something someone could learn?
Wizards, I think, can copy spells down into their spell books, but
Got it.
yeah. So for everybody else, it's basically like a
That's cool. So it could be something that we use it one time, or we bring it to a wizard and negotiate some way for them to maybe incorporate the spell into an item that can be used multiple times
Mhm.
somehow, like your wand.
Like a whoopee cushion.
Yes, we need to get a magical whoopee cushion.
I'm into this.
Mm-hmm.
This is now the quest.
Okay.
Fuck way back. Okay.
New quest.
Yep.
New quest. Find a like skin bag,
A bladder.
a bladder. Yeah.
Bladder would do.
nice. All right.
All right.
I like it.
Are we just gonna put the spell scroll in the bag?
Yeah, we can put it in the bag, I think.
So you explore the rest of these mines, and you can see kind of those big holes that the Achiugs had come through. That maybe that was how they had burrowed through to this section as well. So
Mm.
Fucking hope not.
took care of them where they were at by the mushroom forest.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you might have had to fight Poop and Achiugs.
Wait, are there more Autiugs to fight? Because maybe we can get a cure.
Or
Is
we can
there?
get more disease.
I was like, is there an Atiog nest down here that might have some goop in it?
You want to check?
Yeah. I wanna
Yeah.
check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beastman, roll survival for me.
18.
Yeah, so you check this first hole here.
I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I feel like I can see the map better when there's no flashlight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Zoom does a natural lighting, but it's less dramatic.
It's less dramatic.
But yeah, it is easier to see the details in the map when it's just softer lighting.
Compensates? Oh, yeah.
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 Oh, yeah. Dramatic.
But it's a really great effect for drama that like to kind of show. I mean, I'll just blow out Avavi's candle and then we'll just stick with the dramatic lighting.
That's not what I want.
No.
Ooh, fiery sounds.
Or poopy.
Or Atiag nest.
Or cave in.
Oh.
Oh yeah, cave in.
There we go. I like that. There we go.
Alright, so
Is it too loud?
no.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
Something.
Nice. Yeah. Beast mode.
I mean,
Yeah, not totally in, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking for goop.
Look for goop.
That's a whole.
Ooh, sexy goop music.
All right, we're now the goop troop.
Goop troop. So many things rhyme with soup. It makes me happy.
Yep.
Hold up to the goop troop. Okay, yeah, you actually, Beastman, you can sense very faint aberration energy. How is it that your senses work? It's like you can sense your enemy, right?
Yeah, I can sense his presence. Okay.
You can sense the presence of something down there. Yeah, it's very,
Oh, no.
it's a very minimal.
We gotta go. We gotta go kill this baby.
It's gonna be baby Atiag.
We gotta kill this baby out there and milk it.
How do we know how do we know the ones we killed weren't babies and this is gonna be the mama Atiag?
Oh,
We're
man.
really pissed off that we killed the baby.
Easier to milk if it's the mom.
There.
That's what I always say.
You gonna send Astrid?
Yeah, I'll send Astrid down to look.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for Astrid. Advantage.
17.
Yeah, you can see. So the tunnel goes down, and it does look like it connects to the other tunnels that you previously were in. There's an offshoot, a little kind of burrow, and you indeed find a baby Atiag.
You gotta go kill it. You gotta kill it.
Is it like, can we like train it to be one of our own?
Can you?
You still need a familiar, Torque.
I don't know if that'll work. It's true.
Either way, we're gonna have to kill it, or it'll grow up and be a grown-ass Atiag.
Yeah.
And that
Is this song frying an egg? Did you guys hear that?
It's frying an egg.
I think it's louder for you all.
It is.
It probably is. There's a moment where it just sounded like.
It might have been, or like.
All right, let's get this Atiag.
Yeah.
Let's
Atiag.
get it.
Who wants to kill the baby?
I really need that disease thing. I have to do it.
How far is the jump?
Are you gonna try and use rope and stuff? If you use rope, then you're good. You can tie it off and get down there.
No.
Yeah. I'll tie
Yeah.
a line.
Is it 21 feet or shorter? Because if
Yeah.
it is, I'll just jump.
Between 25 and 30 feet, kind of like the other ones.
Oh.
All right, I'll drop a rope.
Okay.
Torque, why don't you climb down 5 feet and then jump?
Sure.
Okay. You climb down 5 feet, and you're like, peace. I think. Are you all going down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's going down.
I have to climb with my face to the side so I don't burn the rope with my.
Are the dogs staying up?
The dogs are staying up. They're
Yeah.
gonna sit at the edge of the hole.
Look down.
Good call.
Ripper's gonna brag to Kipper about how good he smells.
Kipper's gonna check, make sure that's true by sniffing his butt.
Is it true?
Make a perception.
With advantage because he has perception on smell. Kipper rolled a natural 20. How does Ripper smell?
So you're basically like, this is the most impressed Kipper has ever been, probably in his life. He's like, oh my god. You've achieved total synthesis with your environment.
Mm-hmm. Ripper is just kind of like flicking his ear like this.
Yeah, Kipper,
No predators.
Ripper's camouflage is so good that Kipper's almost like, Ripper, are you even there? Like it
Mhm.
knows. You're just smelling just everything around you. Just poop. There's no Kipper or Ripper smell at all.
Mind blown.
All right, we're all down the hole. We've jumped down a lot of holes.
Okay, so yeah, it's a pretty short way. It's a pretty short trip to get to this baby Atiug nest. And there's a little baby Atiug.
What's it doing?
Probably about the size of a basketball.
Mm.
Oh my god.
It raises its kind of middle tentacle, and you can Torque, you can hear in your mind. It probably sees you first. You can hear it say, "Food, food, food."
So is it legitimately smaller than the other ones from before? So it's definitely
It's basketball size.
okay.
So, do you still have that tankard that the beer was in?
Yeah. Yes.
Can
Yes,
I-
it's you.
Can I have it back?
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
yeah, I've got a. I'll give you the empty tankard with the thumbprint that you left behind.
Sure.
Yep, I wrote that down.
So I'm gonna grab that empty tankard, and go up. I'm just gonna walk up to the Atiak and with my dagger, and my intent is to, well, I guess I don't have a dagger. This guy don't have a dagger. I guess with my longsword, my intent is to slice the Atiag and then position it over the tankard to get the goop out of it. Can I make a like nature check or something?
Make an animal handling check.
Sick. I have 0 in animal handling.
Oh, should I do it instead? I have a +4 in animal
All
handling.
right, so I go to grab it. I rolled a 7, so I probably let it go.
It basically, it just runs. It like is able to get out. You try to pick it up, and it just like wiggles away from you and runs to the corner.
Get back here!
Can I pick it up?
Someone you can hear it say, "Afraid, afraid."
Oh, fuck. I rolled an 18 +4, so 22.
So you're able to calm it down. You're like cooing to it and stuff.
I'm already attached to this.
So it repeats to you, "Food, food, food."
I give it I give it a sliver of beef jerky.
It eats it almost as quick as you pull it out.
Mm.
Can I bash it on the head while distracted with eating? With my jug?
Can I hold? I hold it tight and I say, "Hey, guy. Hello, fella. Hello, fella."
Well, wait, while you're holding it, like, how are you holding it?
Thanks.
Oh.
I'm gonna try, well, no, if you're holding it close to you, I'm still gonna try to bash it over the head with the jug. Should I just roll an attack?
Wait.
Samaz, do you want to let this happen, or are you going to try and pull him out of the way?
I'm trying to pull him out of the way. I say, like, there's gotta be another way. Hey, do you spit out goop or anything that we can have?
Food! Food!
It's not gonna talk to you.
Do I know if this species like secretes anything or?
Can we do like the snake venom thing where you like put it up against a glass and you like push its fangs and it like gives you.
Regardless of how we get the goop, we can't let it live in this cave. Part of our job is to clean out this cave. It will grow up, it will become an adult, and it will eat people.
And it'll be on our side.
No, it won't!
But he's so small.
Somebody talk to Silmaz.
It's
Also,
just-
wait, that's me. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna persuade you. It's like, all right, I'm gonna use persuasion to persuade Silmaz that this thing needs to just be killed, and we can do it humanely. We can do it humanely.
Ideals. Charity overrides logic.
Okay,
Right.
roll a perception. Persuasion, Ivavi. Silmaz, roll. Roll intuition with advantage.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah, Ivavi. What did you get, Ivavi?
I got an 8
Oh.
because I rolled a 3. So even though I have a +5 on persuasion, it wasn't enough.
Is intuition, what's that under?
I think I'm flustered.
Insight?
Or did I just make something up?
Insight.
Oh, yeah.
Insight would be similar.
Sorry.
Oh.
Intuition.
Ooh, I got a 6.
Oh. Even with advantage, didn't I think?
Yeah, I got a 3 or a 4 plus 2.
All right.
You want to roll inspiration, or you want to take an inspiration on that?
I already used up mine.
Okay.
You can have one of mine.
You guys
Wow.
really don't want me to kill this thing?
I just want to see where this goes.
I'll take
Okay.
it. 19.
So,
All right.
Silmaz, when you kind of cooed to it, and were like trying to calm it down, you could feel that it kind of secreted this like ooze. It became slimier. And it's kind of, stained your clothes a little bit. Beastma, go ahead and roll a survival check for me.
Everybody got a towel.
Well,
Dry up.
Yeah, a 12. You see Silmaz. With your I almost said intuition again. With your insight roll, you're like, oh, this thing secretes ooze when I soothe it.
This thing makes the goop when I hug it. See, look, and I hug it tighter.
And then, Beastma, you can corroborate that story with your 12 roll. Survival. You're like, oh yeah, you know what? Those creatures as babies, they do secrete.
So it's not a saliva that we need. It's an ooze, like a secretion ooze.
Like a secretion, yeah.
It's like sweat.
It's present in a lot of their makeup. So, like,
Mm.
it would be in saliva, it would be in blood, it would be in ooze.
While this is so, since I wasn't able to persuade anyone to kill it, while this conversation is going on, I go back up the pathway and grab that sheet that I wrote down on, and I fashion it into a baby Bjorn. When I come back, Or no, I couldn't get back to it because we jumped down the hole. Damn it! I was gonna try to make a baby Bjorn.
Well,
I'd be
there's
like,
on there.
huh?
The rope still.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, so I give you the baby Bjorn, and I'm like, if you want to keep it, it's your fucking problem.
Okay.
Isma, you're probably against this idea
Yeah.
because you
I was like,
aberrations. They're your chosen enemy.
And they're telepathic too, so it's gonna start slowly.
oh, that's why it
slowly
can talk to
turn.
me.
I'm trying to kill it.
I'm like, can we just we'll just like hang on to it until this blanket is covered in slime, and then I'm gonna
Be attached to it and be unable to kill it even more.
oh yeah.
Well, maybe while it's secreting until Silmaz is cured of the disease, we need to make sure I have a source of slime so that I can continue brewing the antidote.
Yeah, and then we'll just let it go outside when we're done, because then then it's not inside and it's not part of our job if we put it outside.
So
I
can
give
I,
my best smile.
from the ooze that's been secreted so far, can I scoop up a tankard worth? I'll take the tankard back from Avavi.
You get a very small amount, and it's kind of like
Oh.
scoop it up. It takes forever to kind of scoop down the side.
I'll take the stuff that's off because I'm still wearing hide leather, so if you take like a sword or something and like
Gonna scrape up as much.
squeegee it off leather.
Or you know that the more that you have, the potential for the brew to succeed is higher.
We need as much as we can get. Can I look around this little? Is this a nest? Like, is there any more goopy stuff in this nest?
There's not too much goop in there. You can tell. I mean, you can put two and two together that this thing's hungry and it hasn't seen its parents in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't look like it's old enough to fend for itself. So it hasn't secreted any ooze because it hasn't been, calmed down, or it's in kind of a state of anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't secreted its like joy ooze in a while.
I play peekaboo with its the eyes on its tentacles,
Mm-hmm.
so it can breathe joy.
Can I try to persuade Silmaz that we're gonna have to kill it eventually? You can play with it, I guess, but I'm gonna have that thing.
I take the eyes that it's on its head, like peekaboo, peekaboo.
Yeah, it secretes more ooze. It likes that. It takes its other side tentacles and it kind of grabs your arms.
Did we know, like, when we killed them that these things were full of ooze on the inside, kind of thing?
I think it just happened.
Isma may have known, but it's not like you have an encyclopedic knowledge of every single aberration.
Mhm.
Well, I'm saying based on the previous kills that we did, like when we were harvesting everything,
Yeah.
do I know, like, if we were to kill it right now, that there would be enough ooze on the inside to make a strong brew, or
Roll an insight check, Torque.
insight check?
Roll me an influence check.
I rolled an unnatural 20.
You're fairly certain you would get enough if you killed it right now.
And so much of me wants to wait for a moment that Silmaz is doing peekaboo and just stab it in the neck.
I also want that to happen.
So
So here's how I see it. Either we kill it now, we wait 5 minutes for peekaboo to like ooze it to completion.
Oh, it'll take longer than 5 minutes, I think, right?
yeah,
I mean, we'll just have this thing with us for a while. It doesn't make any noise, right? Because it speaks telepathically, so there's no grunts or whines or cries, so it
Yeah,
won't.
but I don't want it in my head.
It can only say like food and scared, right? Like,
Maybe, or maybe it's fucking tricking us.
but it's scared and wants food.
I'm scared. I want food.
I had a Vavi of beef jerky slice.
Does Evavi start secreting ooze?
More than beef jerky.
While they're,
You know what I mean?
Hey-oh.
while they're
Hey.
arguing, can I try to stealth kill this thing?
But yeah, just to let you know, this is in case anybody forgot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it's a baby. It's like the size of a basketball.
Yeah, it's like a little baby elephant kind of.
This is
Baby
season
elephant.
3. This is season 3 of Stranger Things that we're. I mean, spoiler alert, but season 3 of Stranger Things that we're arguing about this little.
I
baby
didn't
thing.
see it.
All right.
How do you
Oh,
spell Atiug?
O-T-U
O-T.
O-T-Y-U-G-H.
Uh-huh.
All right, so yeah, Silmaz is playing Peekaboo. I'm arguing with Silmaz that we can't take it with us. So, Beastma, if you're gonna do anything,
I'm
I
gonna
think
try to.
Torque is just trying
Huh.
to speak to it telepathically. He wants to speak to it telepathically, but I don't know if it'll ever work.
Yeah, you can try, Torque, but
Sure.
just based on your brew when you drank your brew
Yeah.
the day before, you're like, so if you were an Atiug, you could respond to it, but since you're only
Mm,
since you're a non-Atiug, you can only receive.
gotcha. If we were to keep this, I think we could mother it and then drink the brew so that we're all in each other's head and we can
Mm.
communicate with each other and the Atiug.
I mean, just
There's no Atiug
Just throw it
plush on
back
Etsy if anyone's wondering.
Torque, are you 100% sure you want to be in my head?
I'm 100% sure that I do not. But
Yeah. All right. So,
Well,
I think you're like, I don't know how deep those wells really go. So I think we're kind of all in your head when you're just with us.
yeah.
you are against aberrations. You hate them, but you also know that Atiugs aren't necessarily inherently evil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If they're
However, fuck this thing.
on the chart, they're totally in the middle.
100% in the middle. It's gonna be raised without parents. And
This is the closest thing that comes up as Atiug plush.
Yeah, I still would think the most humane thing would be to kill it.
no, kill it
Yeah, you want to try and stealth kill it?
Yeah.
with an arrow.
What are you going to use?
I guess a short sword. Something close.
Okay. So roll. First, I guess you're going to have to roll stealth. Unless you're going to try and slip behind.
24.
Jesus.
Roll perception with advantage, I'll say.
Why advantage? I'm over here annoying the shit out of Silmaz.
Unnatural 20 and unnatural 20.
So Beastma's was higher than your roll, so you don't notice Beastma slip behind you. Now Beastma, roll a sleight of hand.
Peekaboo! Peekaboo! I can't use my porg in this.
18.
Yeah, you're able to slip your short blade in between. So as Silmas is going, your short sword kind of just comes up from the bottom and just goes.
Well, Silmaz, look how happy you made it. You must be making it so happy with Peekaboo that it's just like gushing the ooze now.
Oh!
That's great.
Ivavi, make a persuasion check. Actually, make a performance.
Yes. 23.
So Silmaz, you don't hear in your head the Atiug baby saying, "Hey."
You don't hear it
I
because
don't hear
I
it.
am convincing you that it's so happy. It's just like, oh, it's just gushing.
So yeah, Isma, you take your short sword out and like blood and ooze and goop and shit start to pour out of this Atiug baby.
I'll say, Torque, bring a jug.
Not my jug.
I fill up a tankard.
Is it the one with the thumbprint?
The one with the thumbprint.
Yeah, so you get a good half a tankard's worth.
Half a tankard's worth.
Yeah.
All right, we get one shot at this. There's no more goopy goop after this.
Wait, why?
Because,
Are you still holding
Are
it?
we?
it's-
You notice that the Atiug is it's closed
Asleep.
eyes.
It's asleep now. Must have been worn out.
Oh, he's tuckered out.
He's tuckered out. Why don't you put him down?
Let's put him to bed.
Why don't you put him to bed?
Does he have like a nest nearby?
Yeah, it's,
We're standing in it.
I take off the baby Bjorn and I put him down. I was like, "Can we come back for him later?"
Absolutely. 100%. We're gonna definitely come back for him. But like, yeah, think about his life would be in danger if we carried him with us now. You know? So
Yeah.
let's go. We gotta go.
Am I cool with this? Like, what?
tell me.
I guess a part of me is not that dumb, but I don't want to believe that something happened. I think I kind of believe that it's my fault that the Atiug dies, because maybe like I don't know that it's been stabbed, but I know like it probably had like maybe like overfeeding or like a rush of emotion that like I'm like kind of afraid that I caused it to die. So like that's my own guilt. And I put the baby down and say, "All right, well, we'll come back for it later."
Sorry,
I can't wait for Silmas to just be afraid of holding babies like ever again.
Oh, man.
The baby touch of death baby kill.
really wanting to get there.
That's love.
I think that's one of my knives too that I didn't finish writing. I put guilty of a terrible crime, and I've never figured out what that is. But maybe it's got protecting babies and accidentally killing them.
Yeah, so Silmaz, as you put the baby down, like that instant, you also hear Kipper kind of vocalizing for you, echoing down.
Oh, Kipper needs help, guys.
I don't know, just like a separation anxiety thing.
Oh, okay. All right, buddy, we're coming. Meet your new little sibling at some point.
Okay. So you've got Torque. You feel like you've got enough goop to make another brew. I guess.
All right. Cool. That's like a one-shot
Tots.
brew. But I still have to like go through the process of.
It's still like 12 hours or something, or 8 hours or something, right?
I forget.
You can do 8 hours.
I think it was 8 hours, yeah.
Oh no, am I Elmira? Oh shit.
By the time you
Is that my crime?
make your long rest, it'll probably be ready. It'll be the full day. You know what I mean?
Right. So you'll get to take a natural just constitution check, see how you're feeling.
Yeah.
And then if that doesn't work, then we can try the brew, which will give you advantage, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
So yeah, when we take a long rest, remind me, and I'll brew this goopy goop.
All right, I'm gonna
Start that brew.
go up the hole.
Okay, climbing up the nest. Cool. So you're back at the top. If you want to explore further south, I think this Beastman has probably already communicated to you. Essentially, it might be easier for me just to hold up.
Oh.
What? Oh, hold up. Let me pin that one. Where are we? We're down on the southern,
You are.
northern.
So you see south here.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You south
Yeah.
connects to this. I guess I can try and put here. So these are basically just these huge, long mine shafts with jutting outs of things like that. And there are all these little holes here that are, if you weren't going to deal with the Otyughs in the other area, you were going to have to deal with them here.
Mm-hmm.
So, Silmas and Beastma, do you sense either of your favorite foes anywhere in here?
You know what I forgot I had until recently is, because I always thought it was kind of useless, is primeval awareness, which I can spend a spell slot to focus on awareness for either aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Oh,
But it doesn't review location or number, and I think that's why I always just kind of thought it was meh.
yeah. Do you want to use that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. It's okay. Do you all want to move south so that we can get rid of this other northern map?
Let's go south.
Let's go south.
I guess.
Nothing special in that one little cul-de-sac.
Just real quick.
Oh, and the water thing. We didn't check what else.
Sorry. This flooded area,
Yeah.
that small crack, you can kind of hear those waves a little bit louder, the echo of the wave echo cave.
Oh man. I'm gonna get in the water.
Okay.
Here?
So,
Sure.
how tall are you again, Torque? 4 foot.
4'8".
That's not as short as I thought you were. So you can make it probably to this outcropping, but once you get kind of to the outcropping,
Mhm.
like the Tunnel of Love, how it's into this kind of tunnel. So
Sure.
yeah, Tunnel of Love. I go to.
I know the Duff Beer one.
So can I see anything beyond that little outcropping?
You see that the water, the tunnel kind of goes into water. So like
Like a waterfall?
no, sorry. So it's like this. The water is constant, and
Uh-huh.
side view is that the water keeps getting.
Like you're going into the deep end of a pool.
Yes, thank you. So as you start to walk, it starts to get up to your chin, and you make it to about
Right.
outcropping of rock, and you
Yeah.
can see still above the water, but you see that probably 15 feet in, it dips down. So the rock you can't see because the water it goes down underneath, and basically it meets the water.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. I'm gonna pop my head underwater and just see if I can see anything down that direction.
So this water is very similar to that other lake water.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see about.
Piranhas. Undead piranhas.
There's no undead piranhas here that you can see. You can see. Let's see. There's a mine cart about 15 feet in front of you. This
Whoa.
goes down, and there is a mine cart sitting on there.
And it's on the tracks, the minecart.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and swim down underneath to the backside of that minecart and push it up on the tracks.
Okay.
Wait, actually, before I do that, I want to just look into the minecart. Do I see anything inside the minecart?
It looks like there's some of those gems at the bottom.
The same crystals?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it looks like, you know, this cart was probably at one point full, and as the water flooded in, it pushed a lot of the smaller ones out. So there's only like larger ones at the bottom of it.
Push
All
the
right.
cart up. We want the
I'll-
cart.
I'll still push the cart up.
Do you want to push it further north?
No. Up out of the water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Cool.
You push the cart out of the water. This is the cart. Yeah, you can. It's kind of tough, actually. It's been underwater for hundreds of years, so
Whoa.
probably pretty rusty.
Yeah.
Iron wheels. So, make a strength athletics check for me, quick.
Okay.
What's everybody else doing while he's doing this?
Thinking about the Otyugh.
I'm probably watching.
Okay,
Rolled a 17.
that's pretty good. I would say you can move it. Yeah, you can move it up to where you can breathe again. Yeah. So, if you want to call out to like your teammates, like something easier.
Found a cart full of crystals.
I'll help pull it out the rest of the way.
Okay.
I can as well.
I'm tall.
Yeah, so you can pull it out. It's like grinding pretty hard. Mhm. Nice. Okay, so it is now. You can tell that the wheels are super rusty, and somebody make. Actually, everybody can make a insight.
17.
19.
19.
So you're all kind of like at the same time. You're like, oil. Does anybody have any oil?
Anybody have any oil or grease?
I have a ton of oil.
I also have oil.
I have cooking oil.
How does everybody have oil? I don't
I
have
need
any
it for
oil.
a spell.
I have beard oil.
Yeah, I'll oil up some of the wheels.
Okay. Yeah, so you basically try and WD-40 this thing. Cool. Yeah, so it moves much more smoothly now.
Whee!
Push it. Yeah,
Oh,
however,
Bobby gets in the cart. Bobby's in the cart.
Bobby's in the car. A little bit
Push me!
not too bad.
Huh?
It's a little bit tougher to push now, but not too bad because it's on.
Push me!
Okay, I get around and I push it back towards the water.
No! I jumped out of the cart.
Do you want to take it? What do you want to do with it?
Can I sift around the crystals in the bottom and see if there's anything beneath the crystals just to check?
Yeah, so it's it looks like a bunch of sediment on the bottom. As you sift through it, there's kind of that because Torque, you were the one who examined the dirt underneath the grate.
Dirt underneath the grate.
Because remember when you were crossing over to get into here,
And it was sparkly.
it was a little bit sparkly. So it's that same kind of sparkly, minerally sediment.
Oh, do we think it's just crystal dust?
Probably.
Because is it green sparkly? Does it sparkle with a pale green sheen?
Yeah.
But it's mixed in with other sediment, or it's just like pure sparkly?
So it's mixed. It's like mostly dirt, but every so often it's like.
I see. So not like a crystal dust, like a handful of crystal dust.
Right.
All right. Cool. This card is worthless, but let's.
Well, we can, like,
know it's
you
there.
know, keep it. roll it
Yeah, in case we
around.
find something heavy.
Yeah, in case we find something heavy.
Yeah. So do you want to? I mean, you can push it wherever you'd like.
Do you want to push it along?
It's south. Keep going.
Yeah, let's just push it south.
It's pretty squeaky and loud though, right? So it's gonna give away the fact that we're here.
I mean, we're gonna fight anything anyway.
Maybe, but it might spring on us rather than us springing on it.
Mm.
Whatever we fight.
Silmaz, can you keep checking for traps every like 120 feet or so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nothing in that little cul-de-sac. Did we check that at all?
Yeah, you can give it a visual glance. It looks like it has about the same crystals, but there don't seem to be any. There's no tools. There's no bodies or anything.
Cool. Then I guess we just keep on going.
I think everybody's in the party is traveling at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, does everyone have temporary hit points from last session? Did we?
Yeah.
Was
I
that just
still
me?
do, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I got 3 points of damage earlier. I should have taken it from there.
Yep.
Good to know.
Same thing.
You can, just deduct it from the temporary. That's
Yeah.
Hey, Beastman,
Cool.
is there another baby down this hole?
Do I sense any aberrations?
I whisper that to Beastman.
Probably can't hear that whisper over the squeaking of the cart.
Alright, we gotta go look in this other cavern. Cause look at it.
the one that looks like a chicken wing.
Yeah, we gotta go look in the chicken wing.
Yeah. Okay. So you leave the cart here.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Take it off-roading.
Yeah. So you can see this is the kind of like excavation site that's in the middle of being dug, and there's still some pretty rich ore in there. Some crystal.
Is it all purple pulsating ore?
It is. Yeah. Everything in the cart is the pale blue.
Pale blue or green?
Sorry, pale green. You're right.
Cool.
I'm looking at the blue of the red vines bag, and my mind is just like,
Too many colors.
Colors.
Red vines, burnt sienna dagger.
I had grape red vines once. They were kind of gross.
Sounds weird.
Yeah. So there's more equipment in this one, where it looks like this is a mine shaft where they had started to find something.
Are there any pickaxes?
Yeah, there's a pickaxe there.
Let's put two of these, or one pickaxe. Let's put this pickaxe in the bag of holding just so we have a pickaxe.
Okay. Nice. So yeah, you pick up the pickaxe. And yeah, there's a wheelbarrow full of the pale green crystals, as I said. It's
Huh?
It's full of pale green crystals.
Full of pale green crystals. Huh. Do we want more crystal? Do we need this crystal for anything?
At the bottom of the wheelbarrow, is there like actual crystal dust or anything? Because it's all crystal.
There's not too much crystal dust. It's mostly just it's like pure crystals. Whatever they could kind of, because I think the floor is like mixed with dirt, so the dwarves look like they only picked the pieces that were substantial.
So based on the crystals that I broke off earlier, the size of those, like an individual piece, whatever the biggest one that I found before, are there any bigger than that in this wheelbarrow?
Larger dick size ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're probably all roughly the same size. Just looking at it, you can see that they've been kind of hacked so that more of them would fit in instead of one big.
Yeah. Cool. All right. What's the ceiling look like? Still 8 feet high?
This is a little bit lower. Still digging this one
Yeah.
You can see it kind of comes to a point.
The rhythm of the pulsing purple, has that rhythm changed? Is it like a constant rhythm? Is it sporadic? Is it in rhythm with the wave echoes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Anybody else see anything interesting? What about the slime in the corner?
Yeah, it's kind of just like that same kind of gross putrid slime.
Yeah.
Old ooze.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like any of this is touching any crystal or anything.
I'm gonna throw a crystal into the slime.
One of the blue ones, or
One of the pale, one of the red vines. One of the pale green crystals. I'll throw it into the ooze just from where I'm standing.
Yeah, so the pale crystal kind of lands plop with a plop on top of the ooze, and submerges part way. But the ooze is pretty shallow, and there doesn't appear to be any effect.
Okay. I will mage hand
Yes.
that ooze-covered crystal and float my mage hand ooze-covered crystal over to the purple crystals and touch those two together. Make sure the ooze gets on the purple crystals. See if anything happens with that.
Yeah. So when you do that, you drop that crystal on there.
Yep.
It changes color from pale purple to that, or from pale green to that pale purple.
Oh.
So it glues it back together? It's a glue ooze?
Yeah, kind of.
Whoa. Does it stay in place, like on the wall? Or does it fall to the floor?
Where did your mage hand place it? Did it like just try and stick it on one that was already?
I think it just like hovered over the purple crystal and dropped it.
Okay. So it probably landed in, because these crystal outcroppings are kind of like, stalactite-esque.
Sure.
So it probably landed and lodged
Yep.
somewhere. Ooh. Sorry. Okay. I'm just feeding Mo real quick.
Feed
Cool.
Mo.
Actually, can we take a break for a minute?
Feed
Yeah,
us.
totally.
Thank you. I'm gonna just.
Break time. Well,
Like maybe he did that. Like one of my knives. I was thinking about like him accidentally killing someone when he was young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Retcon.
Consider it retcon.
That's it, Elmo. He took it.
Oh, good
So
boy.
now I'll wait. So
Okay.
that
I thought of a retcon while we were getting stuff. As the Otyugh was dying, I took Momo and put it on his head so that he'd feel okay while passing. I guess.
good work. Hey, how long do we're gonna go today for the rest of the session?
How long are we gonna go?
Yeah.
Maybe another hour.
Yeah, I think I need to jump at 7.
Okay.
That sounds pretty good.
Cool.
Let me double check my group thingy.
Look, I dropped my can.
Whoa. Just tap the top. It'll be fine.
I just mean, how am I gonna drink it?
Pour it into a glass.
Did a bunch of snakes fly out?
You ever have one of those snake things and like the canister just looks so fake that you're like really disappointed when you're a little kid?
Yeah.
I didn't
It's,
have
it's,
one.
it's so weirdly like out of shape.
I don't like pranks.
You're not gonna get that fart squirrel prank?
No, we're gonna do that. I like fake pranks.
The one that I had was a peanut brittle one, and like as an 8-year-old, you're like barely even know what the fuck peanut brittle is.
I think mine was too. It's peanut something, so the can looked really extra funny to me. I'm like, what is this?
Hey, you want some peanut brittle? Unsuspecting friend? And the friend's like, what's peanut brittle? I don't know. Better open and find out. Nah, I'm okay.
I'm alright.
Should have just been Pringles.
Or like cheese balls or something.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, now I want cheese balls.
These are really good. If anybody's, I had a ton of those.
Bring them closer.
Mm. Oh, cheddar squares.
I'm not a fan of cheese nips. Not a fan.
More for me.
Yeah, more for you.
Did you see that the world record for longest cheese puff has been made?
No.
Let me look it up.
So also, I'm sorry. Did you say that you used your primeval awareness, Silmaz, or you
I was going to, and then we just did that thing with
Okay.
the cart, so...
got it?
Oh.
It is 10 meters.
Wow.
Let's get back into the, before you use it, let's get back into the main shaft.
Yeah.
Oh, but before we get back into the main shaft, I have two more little tiny experiments with this crystal. The ooze-covered one that is now glowing purple again, I just want to mage hand pick it up again and see if it stops glowing.
Yeah. So as you pick it up, the kind of the goop kind of like string or mozzarella cheeses
Oh.
a little bit, and then so it's still glowing, but once the goop snaps off, it goes back to
Pale green.
Yeah.
And then I want to take, okay, I'll just drop it where it's at. I'm done with that one. And I want to take one more from the wheelbarrow, the pale green that doesn't have any goop on it,
Sure.
and just mage hand it close to the thing and see if it starts glowing when you get it close. And if it doesn't, I'll just touch it to when I say to the thing, to the glowing purple, nothing with the goop anymore. I just want to see, like, once you touch it, if they start glowing also.
crystal to crystal or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Your mage hand is touching it.
Yeah, the mage hand is picking one up out of the wheelbarrow and bringing it close to the purple crystals.
Okay. So as it's getting closer, nothing's happening.
Okay.
Are you gonna just drop this one as well, or do you want to?
No, I'm just gonna hold it and touch it.
Yeah. So, so as it touches the mage hand,
Mm-hmm.
kind of that energy pulses through it again, and it glows purple. The mage hand kind of dispels.
Oh.
The crystal shard falls to the floor and is pale green again.
Wow.
It didn't happen instantaneously, but it was pretty close. So like as you touched it, it looked like it kind of entered the crystal and filled up the crystal, and then once it was full, it kind of shot. It looked like it shocked the mage hand. The mage hand just fell.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Now we know some stuff. I don't know what we know, but we know some stuff.
So you're gonna make your way back to the cart.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's bring some more of these crystals.
Okay. A couple armfuls of crystals.
I'll take like a crystal in both hands and put them in the cart that we're wheeling around.
Do you think we want any of this slime, this glue?
You got that extra tankard? Get some glue.
I don't know if I have an extra tanker because we got the Ugg stuff in it.
Well, the Ugg Yugg's in the one with the thumbprint, but you drank another
A beer,
ale?
yeah.
a
Oh.
beer.
Great.
And then you have that extra one that
So that was the tanker that was in the bag of holding. That's why it's not on my.
I'm going to delete the
Fine.
tankard altogether from bag of holding.
Great. Where is? Oh, it's underneath this. Okay. Okay. So now I've got a tankard full of slime glue.
Nice.
Cookie Mosey, you can eat.
you now have a tankard full of that goop, that sticky ooze, that goopy goop.
It's true. All right. Is there anything to the down the other tendril?
So it's more of that goop, but there's like a rock cave-in part right here. Sorry. Right here. It's just slightly off screen. But I can't move the map because of the
That's okay.
things on it.
So there's a rock and a goop. All right. Let's go south.
South.
Pushing the cart south.
South, south,
pushing
south.
The cart south.
Pushing the cart south.
Check for traps, Silmas.
Checking for traps.
No traps.
No traps.
So you can push your cart up next to this other cart that's right here.
No, we would have already
Dang.
gotten a cart.
Alexa,
Do we want to check down this hole?
Bisma, do you dream of? You're on mute. 1. 2. Is there any babies in this hole?
Waiting for TJ.
No babies in this hole.
No.
Is that just a big pile of crystal?
It is a big pile of purple crystals, yes.
That's purple crystal. Dang. Is there any crystal dust in that other cart that's filled with crystal?
Yeah, actually, this one down towards the bottom has a little bit of dust. Just it looks like as they were putting the crystal in this cart, there were a lot of it doesn't look like they were doing it delicately. In other words,
Okay.
So
I'm gonna grab some of the crystal dust and put it in with my makeup.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can do that. You can probably get if you kind of take the time to clear out all of the crystals, you can probably get like a decent handful of dust, like scraping it all together. Now your hands are all like covered in this pale
Nice.
dust.
Can I test this cart and see how it rolls? If it squeaks, and just for curiosity's sake?
This one, it doesn't squeak as bad, but it's definitely dank down here. So time has not been kind to this one either.
So what?
Time has not been kind to this one either. So yeah, it is a little bit on the squeaky side. It's not as bad as the one that was totally submerged in water.
Gotcha.
They're actually probably a little bit even now because you oiled the other one pretty well. So you feel like if you go, it would go pretty decently.
Do we need a better cart, you guys, or are we done with the
No.
cart?
There's no other track.
Yeah, if we end
True.
up having to go in the water, it might behoove us to push the carts.
Both
Yeah.
cards. No.
But we'll see. What's all the way at the southern end? Is that a cave-in?
Yeah, that's cave-in.
These are these crystals pulsating purple, the ones in the middle?
Definitely are, yeah.
Hmm.
Do we get a sense because of them clustered like this that it's like a stronger magical thing? Is this the source of wave echoes sound? Possibly.
Make an investigation roll. Anybody who wants to make it, go ahead.
12 for Torque.
14.
7.
So, you're not entirely sure with that roll. Now that you're this close to it, you're still like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet away from it. That feeling of unease seems to be increasing exponentially each step you take towards it. You feel it's very concentrated. You're not necessarily sure whether this is the source.
I feel like we should back up. We should craft some sort of bomb and lob the bomb at the crystal cluster.
Mm-hmm. Or we also have a pickaxe, and we could check out that cave-in behind the crystal cluster, and maybe see if we can get through there.
That's true.
And we haven't checked out this hole yet.
Is there a baby in the hole?
TJ's never around when we ask.
Baby in the
I think
hole.
he knows. He
Baby
knows.
in the hole.
He's trying to save the
There,
hole for
baby.
last.
Kill them all.
Another baby for us to kill.
There's no more babies in this hole?
More babies in this hole.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I tell which way that Atiag tunnel goes?
Yeah, so these ones, so there was one a little bit further north, and there was that first one you encountered, where the baby was.
Mm-hmm.
They all kind of, they all meet. They're a lot straighter than the other ones, which were a lot more zigzag. So these ones basically all lead back to the other side, close to the fungus cavern.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, yeah, we can try to pickaxe through that break-in. Hold up.
Do we know if this crystal is explosive or anything? Maybe we should find a small batch somewhere and do an experiment with some magic. Throw some fire at it, or acid. Some of the purple crystal, probably. See what happens.
I mean, or we could all like hide and I could try to thunder wave it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I can try to thunder wave the cave in.
Uh-huh. Thunder inside of a cave makes me nervous.
I've done it before.
Sure. I was nervous.
How solid does the cave wall look? Is it like...
Well, Thunderwave only affects a 15-foot cube originating from what I'm concentrating on. You can hear it 300 feet away.
This cave in, again, based on your, because you've been traversing this and kind of mentally mapping this these caverns and this cave system. I feel like the distance that you've traveled, you're now on the kind of the western side. So sorry, that's on this side. Like the western side. The bridge is kind of in the middle, and the fungus thing and the other tunnels were on the eastern side. You feel like you've traveled down, and then these holes kind of confirm that you are roughly parallel just on the far west side. So it stands to reason in your minds that this rubble would continue down and perhaps wrap around into that large lake area where you met Ellenthil.
Oh yeah, every one of those was closed off, so that would make sense. Let me blow up the crystal. Let me shatter the crystal.
All right.
To go.
Let's get 60 feet away. Everyone get further away.
Yep.
Okay, so where's everybody moving?
Everyone get back up
Back.
the tracks.
North.
And
North.
take the carts with you and put them both in front of you.
Yeah, or turn them over upside down and get underneath them.
Yeah. Probably do something like that, or like tip them to the side so that everyone can get inside of them.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna take both carts, take them off the track, tip them to the side so that people can huddle inside of them, right?
Yeah.
And
Crisscross applesauce. Put your heads over your head.
yeah,
This
Nah.
is not a drill.
This is not a drill.
All right, I'm gonna be 60 feet away from the crystal.
Where's the crystal?
So
And
let's
we'll
5,
yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Do you have to be in line of sight?
60.
Is Thunderwave?
It does not say that I have to be. I'm doing shatter instead because Thunderwave was way too close to my body.
Got it.
It does not say that I have to see it. And I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen because there's two things. Either this is a magical item and it might not have any effect, or it is a crystal creature and it would have disadvantage to its saving throw. So we're just gonna have to fucking see.
Guess.
So I'm gonna like pinpoint like as close to the center as I can get by being 60 feet away.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast shatter on this giant glowing crystal. Can we hit save though? Save game? So that we can load from right before I do this, just in case.
I feel like if we all had an inspiration dice each, we could all spend it as like a save option.
I
That
still
would be
have I
hilarious.
still have my inspiration.
I
dice,
do
so we'll
not.
see. All right. So yeah, how does this work?
Um,
Do you want me to read shatter, or you got it up?
Have it up.
I have it up. I think it's just going to take instant damage. Yeah, an object that isn't being worn or carried takes damage if it's in the spell's area, and that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to like essentially like try to decimate as much of it as I can.
You want to make the point of it like the middle?
Yeah, as close to the middle as I can get, so that 10 feet all around. Because 10 feet from a 10-foot radius sphere is what it is.
So this is basically, yeah, so 10-foot radius, not diameter. So it's a 20-foot diameter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I just want to get the whole chunk.
You can blow the whole thing up.
I'm gonna try to blow the whole thing up. That's my intent.
Okay.
So
Roll-
it's
roll-
3d8.
Yeah.
3d8. Okay. 6, 2, 2.
10.
Not great.
So it's 10 total?
Yeah.
You cast that at a level 2 or higher?
It is a level 2.
But you can cast it at higher if you wanted to add more damage.
I only have second level spell slot.
Okay, gotcha.
Next level, you'll
Be able to do it, yeah.
Gain some more stuff.
So 10
so
thunder damage
Yeah.
to this crystal mass.
let's see. What is the? Let's see. Everybody's prepared themselves, but even
Yeah.
so, a sudden, loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from the other room.
Oof.
You can hear kind of the shrieking and the shattering of this like crystal glass structure. You can hear it's kind of like a clattering noise, like a as these
Like a chandelier just dropped.
chandelier.
But all the pieces are making chalkboard sounds together.
So yeah, that's a 20-foot diameter.
Wow,
So you basically
perfect.
you feel like this gush and this rush of this kind of energy, as this thunderous sound kind of shattered this thing, and the cavern kind of shakes a little bit. You can feel a bit of an earthquake happening under your feet, Did you say you tip the carts over, or you just sitting?
Yeah.
Tip the carts over.
Yeah.
Okay. So that definitely helps. So your ears are just slightly ringing, and the kind of earthquake kind of stops, and you can hear kind of the dust falling, like, and so it looks like most of this crystal structure is now shattered and just on the floor.
I turn to Torque and I go, I do experiments too.
Nice. You're like the finale to a Mythbusters episode, and I was everything that led up to it.
Oh man, the side quest of this is the Torque and Ivavi Mythbuster show.
Oh God.
Hard, but
Is it still glowing purple, or is it green now?
the shards that are not connected to the main structure are pale green, but the center of the structure, which kind of leads down, is still kind of glowing purple.
We're gonna have to core it.
Yeah. So what do we? Is there like a concave divot now from the explosion, and it's all just like glowing purple?
What are you asking me? Sorry. Oh yeah, good call. Yeah. So yeah,
Oh.
basically if you dug down deep enough, you'd be able to see that this crystal is embedded.
Mm-hmm. So there's just more crystal.
Yeah. The middle is still glowing out purple color.
And the ones that are the shattered pieces that are laying on top of it are also glowing purple because they're touching it.
Yeah. But
As
anything
per
experiments.
As per experiments.
Should we dump the
Soup
goop?
busters.
And get it? Should we dump the goop and get it to glow back together?
No, I don't want that.
yeah, do you want to try and investigate closer, or?
Would I have been able to see if necrotic energy had been released from that blow? Would I have been able to see it, or nah?
You probably felt it. You've got gush.
Yeah.
If you tried to have your eyes open, it would probably. Were you standing there, or were you underneath?
I wouldn't have been able to cast it and then get under with everybody else. So if I got necrotic energy gush, then it probably gushed on me.
So yeah, like everybody comes out of the thing, and it's kind of like the end of Ghostbusters, where all of the
All the Slimer.
Bob is just like covered in like dirt and goop. Not goop, but like your hair is like blown back. And you're just like, what? And you
Seems like it worked.
you probably feel shaken up a little bit, Bobby, because that was a lot of that.
Yeah.
Does the cave in behind look any different?
There might be a little bit more. Kind of it rumbled, but also more shit fell from on top of it as well.
Huh.
So it's probably like right up next to it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
what are we trying to do? Are we just trying to get rid of the magic out of the whole
I think
Wayback?
we're going to have to find the source of the source of this. It seems like the crystal is conducting,
Yeah.
throughout, right? So I imagine we got to find whoever is pumping the necrotic energy into it.
All right, and so this is a dead end
this
that
is
we're at right
dead
now.
end. Yeah. I
Do we
think
need to
have
go
under that water, maybe.
Underwater?
Yeah, because remember
Okay.
the wave sound was coming closer from that like underwater place.
Mm-hmm.
We might have to go under the water.
Do we want the carts or no carts? Put them back on the tracks or no
I mean,
tracks?
we might as well take the carts.
Might as well take the carts.
So Torque, just I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but as you were swimming around that cart in the water,
Yeah.
I think the tracks did end at a certain point.
You know what? I think these carts are pointless.
They are very good for covering one when one is.
They came in handy in this case.
All right. Let's ditch the carts, head north, and try to go under that water.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you've gone under the water,
Well, I have to remove my headlamp.
gone up to the
Okay. Someone's gonna have to like let me hold their like shirt tails as we go, because I won't be able to see.
Oh, I'll have tied the dogs, yes?
break tying the dogs.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll have to tie the dogs
dog-
up again.
Um,
I mean, they can
Yes, how
swim
deep-
on the
how deep
surface
is
of
it?
the water,
Yeah.
but we have
As
to go
long as-
underneath.
Yeah, we do have to go underneath, but how long of a tunnel is it this time? The last time it was like 100 meters or something.
Oh, right.
Can I see if I can scout it to see if it opens up or if it's all underwater?
yeah. So, breathing underwater is
Impossible.
I think it's your Constitution +1 or something. Your score. Your score is the number of, or not your score, but your modifier is the number of minutes you can hold your breath.
drowning. Okay. You can swim underwater as long as you can hold your breath, obviously. People wearing armor. Nobody's wearing. Is anybody wearing heavy armor or just medium armor?
Whoa.
Oof.
I'm not
I-
wearing any armor.
I'm wearing heavy armor, but with my boots, heavy armor has no encumbrance effect. There's no speed reduction.
Right. Okay.
Like everyone else is in mage armor now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we're getting back in the water, I have taken off my fancy clothes and put them in the bag of holding. And I'm swimming naked.
Got it.
I mean, I feel like at some point I gotta start paying some copper pieces for these strip teases.
They are not graceful. They are not graceful, but I will say that my beauty does bewitch some who lay eyes upon it.
Those dukes didn't know
Um.
what was coming.
Those dukes never knew it was coming.
Bobby, if you want, you can make a performance check.
Hell yeah. 23, baby!
Oh.
Yeah.
My belly button ring sparkles.
Kind of taking a minute to be like, Bobby is one handsome feller.
All, what is it? All 6'5", 267 pounds of me.
This Adonis strips down.
I got it going on.
So yeah, drowning. You can
Drowning. So, yeah, so
Drowning.
1 plus your con bonus minutes is how long you can hold your breath underwater.
So 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I can hold my breath for 2 minutes.
And I think
I can go 5.
so. We calculated that you can, in one round, you can swim half your speed,
Yeah.
right? So if your speed is 30, you can go 15 feet for every 6 seconds.
Yep.
So 15 times 6. $90 feet a minute. Does that sound right?
No.
Uh,
Seconds, 15.
it'd be 15 times 10,
that'd be
so 150.
yeah,
Is that right?
so 150 feet per minute. 300
50 feet per minute.
minutes.
300.
well,
So 30 squares per minute. Map
And then-
squares.
and you can hold it for your con plus 1 minutes. So I can hold
Yeah.
my breath 3 minutes. So now I can hold my breath 90 squares.
So they're already in the water, but not in the tank.
Right.
So
Yeah, we're not holding our breath yet.
So if I can hold my breath 90 squares, Ripper can hold his breath 90 squares.
That's
it's
I can
like-
hold my breath for 150 squares.
Mm.
it's like
75
It's like
feet.
12 or 13 squares. That's weird.
So it's probably this length is about 75 feet. Then it juts up to the northeast another 50 feet.
Well, Torque, since you definitely probably can hold your breath the longest, can you go
Yeah.
look at it and see if you come up for air at the end and then come back and tell us about it?
Cool. I will do that, but I will take an end of rope with me so that people can pull themselves with a length of rope should this
Mm.
all work out.
Great. Because we can go faster that way.
Probably, right? TJ, if I bring a rope with me and tie it off somewhere, now there's a lead line underwater. So does that bring your speed back up? So you
Yeah,
can move faster?
totally.
Cool. Then I will dive underneath with a length of rope. And I'm assuming someone on the backside is holding the rope or tying. We've tied it off somewhere.
I'll be feeding it.
Yeah, I guess we shouldn't tie it. Cool.
Feeding rope.
There's another one that looks like this. Sorry.
And Torque is gonna sing one of his favorite underwater bardic songs
Mm.
that just goes, "Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming." Except for he's gonna sing that in his mind because he doesn't want to run out of breath.
Oh.
Getting the map right now.
How many
Stand by.
things I can find
Cool.
this?
I'm a slow swimmer, so
Like water.
takes a
I'm
while.
a strong swimmer.
Very strong.
Oh yeah, that's the long guy.
Doing the beard stroke while stroking my beard.
Mm.
Okay, all of the parts of this map look like penises.
Sounds about right.
So do all the crystals inside of it.
Yeah, so
I
do all
know.
the gems and crystals inside of it.
Like everything has like a rod and then like a ball sack.
So Bobby's like, now you're getting in the spirit of things.
So you want the camera to show this to the, what is that, the west or the north? Where? This way? Oh. Yes.
Take this one.
Oh,
Yeah, take it.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, we'll do. This is
Wow.
goes like that.
Whoa.
Can I? Yeah, okay.
So actually, how much rope do you have? I guess.
I have no.
Oh,
It's,
we're probably using the one that was tied together,
Okay.
yeah, we did tie some together when we threw it over the bridge. I guess.
which made it 200 feet.
Just shy of 200 feet now.
Oh yeah, 199 and a half feet.
Yeah, Faith.
That's right.
So yeah, Torque,
Yep.
you swim this length.
is it this part?
That part. Yeah, this is good. Okay. So, thank you for your patience.
No problem.
Oh, good. Took me a while to swim that length.
So cool. You find the pool leads out into this. There's this small side room, and it looks like this is where the dwarves got their water. There's like a giant water-carrying bucket right next to you.
Hmm.
There's a door to your south, and then there's a short hallway that ends in a door to the west.
Oh, it ends with the door?
Yeah.
Do I see any place to tie off a rope? Any big rocks or something out of the ground that I could loop around?
So the door has an iron handle.
Okay.
Iron handle.
That door does? What does the other door have?
About the same. Yeah.
About the same? Okay. I want to go and listen at both of the doors and see if I hear anything. I'll start with the south one. I'm trying to be super stealthy, by the way, in case that's necessary.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me a stealth and then roll me a perception for that door.
Stealth is at disadvantage.
Mm.
That's an 8 for stealth.
You're trying to be quiet.
Uh-huh.
As far as you know, you're being quiet.
Okay.
So there, you can hear a faint rattling of your like. You're trying to be quiet.
And you said perception?
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Oof.
Very closely to that room, that door. Sorry. And you hear there's a stillness to that room.
Yeah.
It's not like the absence of something. It's like there's a purposeful stillness to that room.
Yep.
It's small.
Okay, and then I'll listen at the other door.
Okay. You don't hear any movement, but actually roll perception again for this door.
Okay. Better. 17.
So you can hear as you wait for the wave echo to go through.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear it in this room a lot clearer beyond this door.
Oh.
It's still muffled, but you can tell that whatever room is next door seems to be from the reverberations of the wave echo. Seems to be larger, a large room.
Seems to be a large room. Okay. I'm gonna tie off the rope to the southern door.
Great. Roll give me a sleight of hand, just real quick.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh.
So 22.
That's a good rope knot.
The best knot you've ever tied in your life.
Best not ever. Anything else in this little cavernous space? Anything on the roof or anything?
No. This roof is much nicer than the mining roof, obviously. It's
Gotcha.
worked. Yeah.
So
When-
Bobby's like, hey, the rope, I think he's done swimming. The rope's not moving anymore. Should we go?
Probably gave him like, if I give you 2 tugs, that means it's okay to swim or whatever.
Sure.
I mean, or I could just be like, I bet he's done.
He's probably done.
He's fine.
This is just
Who's-
like, now it's water movement.
Who's taking the dogs?
Whoops.
I assumed I was gonna have to come back. That was,
Yeah, you're gonna have to come back.
and I assume someone's still holding the rope, so I can use it and maybe go a little faster.
I'll hold the rope
No.
and be playing down. Be like, whoa, he's coming back! Here he comes!
So while I
We're gonna
go,
need a bigger boat.
while I go back, I do want to check and see if there's spots for air pockets along the way. Any kind of like pausing moments for dog breath.
Yeah, about halfway through this first, on your way back.
Yeah,
So like right where my finger is, right past this area,
sure.
there's a little bit of a dip up, but then it dips right back down.
Okay.
It's gonna be 100 feet probably.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go back and tell them what I found. Tell them that I anchored the rope. Start. Do we have any extra rope to tie these dogs?
Yeah, I have some
Yeah.
rope.
Okay, so we'll tie the dogs to me, I guess.
Mhm.
And now I can pull and stuff. And then whenever we go, I'll tell them like along the way if they need a breath, there's a spot. I'll describe about where that is.
Okay.
And when I'll make sure to stop with the dogs and let them take a breath or two, and then go the rest of the way.
Okay, so yeah, everybody can basically make
Do
it.
Do you need to bring anything with us? I guess the bag of holding has everything in it.
Yeah, it's got pretty much everything we need. We could
Yeah,
have
okay.
probably put dogs in it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think we figured out the
You
math
can.
that was too.
I think you can, but I don't think there's oxygen in there either, so it's the same.
There's as much oxygen as was in the holding interior, and so yeah, it wasn't enough to get them through the trip. They would have suffocated. That's right.
It's like 10 minutes of air, I think, but it's split, so it would be 5 minutes each. You know.
Which it wouldn't take that long.
Yeah, it's true. Well, they got there.
We got there.
Also, they got a little washed.
A little watch, yeah.
For real.
Does
True.
Kipper feel like? Does Ripper feel like less special?
Ripper's not excited about that. Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't like it.
Kipper. If Kipper smells Ripper now, he's like, Ripper, where'd you come from?
Where'd you go?
Ripper's gonna go take a shit behind the bucket, the big bucket.
Yeah.
I'll have gone last, and I'll have collected my rope as we went.
Nice.
Gotta keep that rope.
Very-
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep them-
that rope.
Okay. Do you want to go south? Do you want to go east?
What'd
You know, I'm a dwarf, and I could carry this bucket full of water in case I meet someone and just be like, I'm just delivering the water.
you want someone down here?
I have no idea.
I think they're killing everyone down here, right?
That's true, except yeah, that's true.
Do that classic, like,
Pizza delivery.
Yeah.
the thing's like doesn't realize it for a split second.
t-
Wait a minute.
We didn't order any pizza.
That's right. Or plan 2 with this bucket is we could put it open one of these doors and put it right on the edge of the door.
Oh yeah, a little prank.
Oh, prank.
Do that.
Yeah.
So whichever one we go under, the one that we don't go through, let's prank, because that'll also let us know if anyone else comes through it.
Yes. Hopefully
right.
it's something that's allergic to water.
The most common allergy.
Pork, when you were up here, did you notice anything about these doors? They feel about equal to you?
Yeah. They both have iron handles. This one has an odd stillness to it to the south here. And this other one has that loud wave echo that gets just louder and louder. That's what I've noticed. But I didn't check for traps. I didn't check for locks.
Silmaz, you want to check for traps?
Yeah, I'll check for traps for the whichever one we're gonna go through.
Let's try the south.
Let's
But
go
let's
south.
put the water up above the door to the east. Can we do that?
So,
Do we have to?
We have to open the door, don't we?
Don't you have to crack it to do it? I don't even know. I've never done it.
Crack it a little bit. Make
So we gotta open both doors.
All right, let's just
So
go.
we need to check both for traps.
Let's just log this cool prank for later, and we can pull
Yes.
it on once we go.
I like it.
Okay.
okay.
All right. Let's,
Actually, once we clear out the whole cave, we'll just leave it for Grundothar or whatever his
that's
name
a
is.
really good. That's a
Ah.
good prank. Good
Yeah.
prank.
What's his name? I forgot.
Grendelin? What is his name?
Grendelin?
Oh, no, Drunko. That's his name from now on.
Okay.
All right. So, Solmaz, do you want to go up to like the door and maybe check for some traps?
Yeah, I'll check for some traps.
You said there was a weird stillness. I guess I'll just cast Detect Magic, and also just I'll look at the door to the south.
I mean, it's possible my ears were still clogged with water, so I just didn't hear anything.
That's all right. I'll cast Detect Magic, so that we can take a look around. And open the door to the south. Yeah, sure. Do I see any can I detect any magic where we're at?
I mean, you can sense that the pervasive nature of the necrotic magic pretty much everywhere here still.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It can get through 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Right. 3 feet of wood. Yeah, you can. The door is nicely constructed. It's just like a nicely constructed wooden door, like the rest of the mine down here.
Do I detect any magic through the door within 30 feet of the door?
Just that same energy.
If I look to the other door, the wavy door.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to detect maybe a sapphire earring shaped piece of magic.
Got it.
I'm just seeing if maybe.
Yeah, it's just the necrotic.
Okay. Guys, we got some. It's just that it's that ooey gooey feeling we've been feeling.
Same old, same old.
Same old, same old. Let's just go through this door to the fucking south.
South
Did
door?
we check it for traps?
Check for traps.
Yeah, there's no traps within 120 feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go fucking south. There's probably what if there? I don't know. Can you do your doodad thing where you see if there's undead in this area?
Oh, yeah. I just can't. It's within a mile and I can't pinpoint the number.
Do you think there's undead around here?
Sure. Can I do primeval awareness?
Yeah, that is a first level spell.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and check off
Ooh.
first one of your spell slots, and yeah, you can cast that.
Cool. So, are there any?
How do you make this manifest? What do you do?
Let's see. I put my hand on the door and then put my forehead on my hand. The back of my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the door. And I check for a sense within a mile of aberrations, celestials, dragons, elemental, fae, fiends, and undead.
Got it. You sense within a mile of you. You sense undead. An aberration. Undead and aberration.
Guys, within a mile of here, there's undead or aberrations within a mile.
So it's a 1 mile radius or
It
a 1 mile
is.
diameter?
Uh,
Not that it really matters, but
Yeah.
for future reference.
Say it's smaller.
it says 1 mile of you.
All right.
So that'd be a radius.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going through this door. I think if we've been getting like gross feelings of like exhaustion and this creepy undead feeling, and Avi's probably like sick of it. I prefer good humor and fun, and this is making me cranky. So I just want to get with it at this point.
Can I do a
Sure, we
stealth?
can go this way, away
Or-
from the wave echo sound. Maybe it'll get better.
We're going south.
South.
I just have a feeling that the way that goes down is where we're gonna end up no matter what we fucking do.
That's a
Mhm.
good
Yeah.
point.
If we're gonna find any scrolls or this fucking earring, we're gonna find it to the south.
To the south. Let's
To
go.
the south.
The south!
Ah, it's more construction paper.
Ah,
Oh,
fog of war. Ah, a second fog of war.
Isma, did you say something before I?
I wanted to like stealthily peek through the door. To
Yeah.
Okay.
While everyone behind you is going, to the south!
To the south.
South!
Pounding on the door. Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth for me.
You turn around and you go, shh.
24,
Yeah, you
23, sorry.
kind of take a quick peek through. You can probably see that.
You know that, like, the other half of, like, that horn dog couple probably was in there.
More dog couple?
Yeah.
I guess, well, let's see. The door will open this way, so I guess, yeah, you can't see any of this. Unless, are you going to peek your head all the way in? Or are you just going to crack the door and kind of see what you can see through that?
If I don't see anyone, I want to keep stealthily entering.
Okay. Yeah, so you see... You don't see anybody, you don't see anybody, you don't see anybody. Yeah, you take one step in.
A bucket of water falls on your head.
Ah,
Yeah!
we've been pranked.
Ah.
So,
Is that the forge?
you open the door, and you see what seems to be like just a set of small stairs and like a dais up here. It's a circular platform. On this side seems to be kind of like an altar with two crystal balls on it.
Mm.
This is like a fountain right here. It's like a two-tiered fountain.
Is the water still running?
Water is still running, yeah.
Oh.
And then here is a bed. And there's a door on this side right here. So yeah, so you take a step in, and so everything. So basically, once you step into that room, yeah, you can see there are some torch holders on the wall and stuff. None of which are lit. So
there's no light in here?
yeah, there is no light in here.
Cat butt.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to light one of the sconces of the torch holders?
Can I listen to at the door to the south before we light me light?
Yeah, so basically once you, sorry, I was looking something up real quick. Once you step in, you
Explode? Do I explode?
you trigger something, and
Shucks.
everything goes dark.
Even
For
for the
all-
Whoa,
Oh.
TJ went dark.
You hear a voice.
Oh.
The voice says, "Your presence is offensive to me. your life forfeit. Whoops. And then he pushed on his space bar too much. My treasures are mine alone, not yours to plunder.
I don't know how he got the idea that we plunder.
Who, us?
Yeah. So the people with dark vision, can they see anything or?
Yeah. Was it like there was just nothingness around me?
It was, you know it to be the the spell darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, which is like a magical darkness.
Did I notice anything? Because I can't see.
Darkness, yeah, it spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can't illuminate it.
No, I just mean because I can't see anyway.
You're detecting it on though, right? So it'd be like a glowing wave of nothing.
Yeah, that's true. It would be a glowing wave of evocation magic.
Ooh.
Evocation magic is around you. Yeah.
I push my glasses up and I go, excuse me. This is a glowing wave of evocation magic. So if I have detect magic, can I see anything through the glowing wave of evocation magic?
No, you cannot.
Okie doke.
So you see standing before you
He looks nice.
this character.
What's his name?
I think that's Dead Batman.
Yeah, man.
Undead Batman.
Undead Batman.
Uh,
We're in the Batcave. Wait, go Batcave.
Way back on back.
So there is this kind of ghostly figure standing in front of you.
So is the darkness gone now? Like
Yeah, the darkness has been dispelled.
okay.
Party tricks.
Parlor tricks.
Parlor tricks.
And it's just
Is that party tricks?
I don't know. I've just meant like
I don't know the phrases.
for the fancy effect.
Yeah. Alright, well.
We're not here to plunder.
Hey, somebody tell me what's going on. I saw this wave of evocation magic and now it's just back to being dark.
There's like Ghost Batman in here.
What?
Everybody make insight check.
Mm.
You sure you don't want me to do a performance check?
Yeah,
10.
10?
10.
12 for
17.
16.
So Silmaz, I'll send you something.
Oh. Is it a poodle?
Is it a poodle?
Cave poodle.
This is our cave, wave poodle cave.
Hmm. I really need a pee, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
We'll take
Uh-oh.
a second to just get this.
Was that scary? It's not fair that Elsa's as strong as she is. She's just strong.
Stronger than Frank?
This is Elsa. I keep trying to make her face the camera, and she keeps just wanting to be on my shoulder.
Yeah, but she's stronger than Frank?
Oh yeah, she's stronger than me.
Oh my gosh.
You win in a fight, don't you?
Oh, shit, guys. Am I allowed to share what I recognize? Guys, remember how Marmisk and beep beep beep?
Mormask was the blondie.
Yeah, what was the redhead's name?
Was that well?
I have. Did I not write that down?
I wrote it down somewhere.
Mormask. Ellenthal?
Ellenthal. Hey, you got that sapphire earring still?
It's in the bag of holding.
You wanna pull it out and see if it reacts with this guy?
All right,
I think it might be this guy.
I got the sapphire earring, and I guess I'll put it on.
Yeah, see if you can. See if it reaches someone at the end.
I tap it. I go, "Is this thing on? Hello?"
You can hear
Feedback.
underneath the bed. You hear a very muffled.
I think this is Ellenthal, guys.
I'm over here. The earring is under that bed, y'all. Or I mean, the earring's in that room. I can't see anything.
Hey, Ellenthal.
So you. Sorry, the names are inverted, basically.
Oh, that's Mormesk.
This is more mask.
And
Oh wait. Oh, is Ellenthal and Mormask the same person? Because at one point in my notes I have AKA Mormask. Is that wrong?
No, they were kissing.
the blonde.
Right. I know there were two people.
Yeah, the blonde-haired one was Ellenthal, and the red-haired one, I believe, was Mormask.
Okay.
Because Mormask was the one that set fire to the guardhouse, correct?
I don't know. What I have written down.
I think a blonde person set fire.
Yeah, I have.
Mormask.
Dang, I have written down.
No, I have redhead dot dot.
Shit, you can't
Mormask.
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have Mormask redhead.
I have Mormask as a blonde. He's sex in the redhead.
I later put Ellenthal as blonde, Mormask redhead, but I also put Ellenthal was AKA Mormask. So
I put
But I have-
Mormask's pear tree waiting underneath. Blonde
Yeah, I
ain't
have-
able to reach him.
So
Well,
the blonde man was the person that lived at the manor,
the blonde one's the rich one.
the rich one.
Oh, Ellenthal, Wizard Original, Weave Connection, Magical Force, Trapped by Caven. Okay, yeah, that'd be him that we met in the beginning, right?
Yeah, so then that means that this is Mormask. The blonde one.
No, the redhead.
I'm pretty sure the redhead is Mormask. The blonde one is the one we met in the beginning.
right.
Was it? I don't know who we met in the beginning.
In the beginning when we had like the projection talk to us.
Wow.
Yeah, that wasn't the redhead Mormask.
No, I guess it was Ellenthal.
While this conversation is going on, I've refashioned my headlamp and struck a piece of tinder to light my candle.
Nice. So maybe I made it. It's probably my fault. I made it unclear. But the redhead guy was standing. I think he was the one that you were handing the stuff to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I
Right,
have.
yes. That's true. But didn't we encounter someone later?
Yeah. When we met those first slime.
The first slime ooze
Yeah.
thing, right. Was that redhead Mormask?
That was the blonde. It was supposed to be the blonde hair.
That was the blonde-haired dude, Elenthal. Okay, I thought Elenthal was the bad one that blew up the guardhouse. But was that Mormas that blew up the guardhouse? Someone firebombed the guardhouse of this manor. And I thought it was the blonde one.
I think it is the blonde one because he was unable to reach Mormask, who was waiting under the pear tree.
But Mormas
Right.
waiting under the pear tree, he's angry now.
Oh,
I thought he got angry because he waited too long and he blew up all the people.
yeah.
Is that what happened?
I'll have to go back in my notes. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Either way, this is Mormask. Like,
Mormask.
regardless.
the other half of the couple is right in front of us.
Yeah.
And they used to have the other message earring because
Mhm.
I can hear my message being cast into that room. I'm a big stinky weenie.
And you hear that echo underneath the bed.
Like, we're not here to pillage. That
Yeah,
I
can I-
know of.
Tell him more masks who are not here for plunder.
Everybody that wants to try to convince him, go ahead and make persuasion checks.
Oh yeah.
I'll try.
I got a 21.
I got a 9.
This room is switched, by the way. So basically, all the walls seem charred. The bed, all of the things kind of, you can see that they've been lit on fire, hundreds of years ago and basically disintegrated into nothing.
We don't. I'm persuading. We don't want to plunder anything. We're trying to.
Get your
think
stuff
about
back.
What happened here? It feels like a great tragedy befell this cave, and we were told the most romantic, beautiful story as part of our journey. And I'm a sucker for a good romance. It warms my heart, and all we want to know is the end of that story.
He kind of floats up towards you,
Yeah, I
right in your face.
go like this.
He's listening to what you have to say, and his kind of pale eye sockets kind of fixate on the earring. And it holds its hand out.
All right, and I give it the earring.
I take off the fire ring I have and hand it to him as well.
God damn it, Solmaz.
What? You're doing it too?
So
I'm
yeah,
in the back, so I don't give him anything. I can't reach him.
Does
I
the
forgot.
earring stay in his hand?
yeah.
The earring stays in his hand?
So yeah, you put it in his hand, and the earring actually stays, yeah, and the ring stays as well.
I'll add the what did I have? The silver necklace.
Okay.
Sorry, I had the bracelet. My bad.
Or I had a ring. I can't remember
Yeah.
what I had.
I had only the thing that was part of it: crystal, torque, diamond, beastma, silver, Solmaz, and the sapphire was in the bag.
Okay.
Somebody's got a tiara.
I have a necklace, I think.
I'll motion for Torque to hand me his thing. Torque, come on.
Yeah, okay. I'll pass it up the line.
Okay.
Crystal necklace.
So he grasps the items in his hands. He floats over, and you can see him kind of slide out this little, kind of like a Foot Locker looking thing. Right, he is the chest. Inside, you can catch a glimpse of. There's coins and there's gems in there. He puts them in there, and he closes it, and he pushes it back under the bed. And he floats back over to you, and he says,
your tribute is accepted.
Oh, that's great. Do we live here now?
Is this our down payment?
So,
I shall not take your lives.
that is wonderful. Will you tell us what happened?
he is silent.
Will you please tell us what happened? Can we have a look around? I start trying to like kind of go past him a little to see if I can look around the rest of the room. I make it a purpose not to walk like toward the bed, but to walk instead to the like dais maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just like, look, I just want to like see what's in this room.
Yeah, I walk towards the fountain. Maybe see if the dogs want to drink running water. It's been a while.
Yeah, the water.
I could use a drink of water.
The water looks fresh.
So the dogs are drinking water. I'm just kind of like calmly like, nothing to see here. Checking out the dais.
Yeah, it's just floating there.
Oh.
Is he cool? He's chill.
Doesn't seem to be making any movements towards you, if that's what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Can I listen to the door at the south now?
Yeah.
Oh shoot! I probably gotta jump soon.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, it's 5 after.
Oops.
You wanna pick it up there next time?
A good spot.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, that wasn't the black spider.
No worries.
I purposefully didn't say that I gave him my gold tiara, but if he wouldn't have moved, if I hadn't have, then we should say that I did. But if he moved thinking that all I had was the earring, then I still have my gold tiara.
I purposely did not give him Momo, the rock.
So we should decide if he has the gold tiara, because if he wouldn't have moved without it, then that's fine. But what do you think, TJ? Would I have been able to trick him by giving him one trinket if everyone was giving him one trinket and he wouldn't have noticed I had the other one?
Same with Momo, the rock.
that I still had the other one.
This roll an insight check.
Both of us or just Avavi?
Yeah, everybody roll an insight check. You're in.
Oof, 10.
Solmaz, did you?
19.
I sent you.
19 is.
More mask.
Yeah.
So who got the highest roll? Isma?
2 19s, me and Torque, I think.
Yeah.
So you two, you're like trying to figure out what is up with this thing, and any ties to Mormask as a person, you think were probably gone long ago.
So he probably didn't need the last trinket. He was just getting everything that he thought we had.
Or you just wanted something from each of us, whatever.
Something from each of us? Okay.
We probably could have given him that bucket that's out in the other room.
Oh well.
Well,
You
all right.
get the sense from this thing that irrevocably evil.
Okay, so he's not a good guy, but he didn't notice that I still have my cool tiara. That's
Or my happy rock.
all right, well,
So every item that you handed him was a magic item, by the way.
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
He's free for a week.
All
Yep.
right.
Oh shit.
Cool.
So
Stew on
next
that.
weekend, let's see. Next weekend we're meeting back up with the peeps. So let me